Welcome to the Bruce All Research Channel. This channel is always hidden. Not a lot of people make it to this channel, and it's a very, very oddly working channel. So if you're new here to the channel and you just arrived, I post UFO sightings, infrared UFO sightings. I have a large 14-inch telescope with the help from my community. We were able to get with the help from my community, I said, and we were able to find some amazing captures, UFO sightings on the moon, in the sky, even on the sun and around the sun. So the last video I made, which we're going to review again today, and we'll be doing that for the next few months as people don't want to view the videos, more than 2,000 views. It's ridiculous. Videos should be getting out more, so we'll be doing the same old. Hey, Andrew. Craig, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. Last video stuck at 2,000 again. Too bad. Really, really too bad. It's like there's no interest. I know there is an interest, but it's like people aren't getting here, unfortunately. How are you guys doing on a positive note? At one point, I should see some names pop up here. Pretty sure I'll see some names soon. Andrew and Craig are here. Andrew, I'm shopping, but listening. Don't spend too much, Andrew. Don't spend too much, unless you're spending on the wife. You're spending on the wife, there's no limits. For the love we have for our second halves. I bet Andrew probably put the volume down at that part. His wife wouldn't hear him. Enjoy shopping, man. I hope you're having a nice day. Patty, how's it going? Hey, Patty's in the house. Thank you very much, Patty. I appreciate that. It's always the same people appreciating the videos. That's awesome. It's always my same online family. Absolutely awesome. Johnny Big Bang. Thanks a lot, man, for becoming a member. Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate that. Welcome, Johnny. Darla's in the house. Let's start here. Static Bat. Hello to you. Thanks, Static Bat, for always coming by, my friend. I appreciate that. Really appreciate you, that those of you take the time to come back and watch the videos. The Divine Sorcerer in the house. How's it going, brother? Thanks a lot, man, for stopping by. Nice to see you. Hello, Darla. How's it going? I received speak of the devil. Simon sent me his beautiful image. Darla got hers too. And it turns out, Darla, I'm going to get it laminated. I'm going to take a chance to get it laminated. Probably is pretty expensive, but it's a nice image. There's a lot of energy in what Simon from CE5 Circle channel. If you guys want to check out his channel, Simon, great guy, interacts with many channels, and believes in the UFOs, believe in extraterrestrials, and there's life outside here. Sent me an amazing picture. Simon drew me a nice alien picture. Like I always love, like Darla's made me some nice images. Well, that one's just a freehand drawing of, I think it was either pencil or some type of special drawing that he was using, charcoal, whatever. It was beautiful. I'll let you guys all see that once I get it laminated. So that should be pretty cool. Who else is here? Johnny, thanks again, eh? Hey, Andrew, good for you, man. I hope things are going good, bro. Good for you, man. Be safe there, eh? No, those places are really dangerous. Metal foundries, damn, they're dangerous, those places. I've seen some big foundry places, and some of them are really dangerous. Good paying jobs, though. Good for you, man. Thanks a lot, Divine Sorcerer. Okay. That's good to know. Andrew is a bachelor, by the way. You ladies, to know that. Sorry about that. Just relaxing, Bruce. You're early today. No, I'm a little. Well, it's always 1:00 usually. Oh, you mean earlier than as I usually come on at 1:15? You mean? Yes, probably. But in general, it's always 1:00. Thanks again, Craig, for stopping by. More Info Seeker. Hello to you. Thank you very much, Mr. Info Seeker. I like the name of the channel. Awesome. Welcome here. We'll be viewing some, a recap on the last video that we saw. More tonight. We'll do some stuff and maybe have some near the end of the streams. I have some suggestions. Some people, I don't want these streams to be boring for anyone. A lot of people that have computers, don't have the necessary equipment to be able to go online, to go on to people's channels if they don't have a proper audio system. But towards the end of the live streams like that, on the weekends, we can have some of you guys and gals come on. I mean, we talk about space and the research and stuff, and a lot of you have some really good information. Maybe some of you would like to come on and speak with me. Well, live streams is the time that we can do those things. So, bunch of things coming up. Christmas coming up. There, we'll be doing a bunch of things here. Hopefully, arriving at 100,000 one year. You know, do you guys know on Social Blade, I was supposed to be at 100,000 in 2019 was the first time Social Blade said I was supposed to be at 100,000. But then it went up to 2020. Then it went up the time 2021. Maybe next year we'll be at 100,000. It'll get there. Next year will be 6 years completed of research. I would hope in 6 years of showing daily UFO videos that, you guys, where I'm coming from, a little bit of encouragement. The stats. Thanks. Hi, nice to see you. Thanks, you guys. How's Floyd doing? Hello, Mr. Super Dave 44. Another amazing channel. Hey, that was pretty cool the other day. Well, your videos are always cool, man. But I really like that that park, the amusement park place that you were in. Super Dave showed this, was streaming live this show, but let me tell you guys, it was pretty professional. Not like the little shows that we see around here. It looked like it was a circus, definitely, or something. Super Dave, for those of you who don't know him, I've known him for a long time. He's a channel that likes connecting other people with other people. Just an overall good, humble guy. They're rare, man. They're rare, dude. They're very rare. Rare, they're as humble as me. Very rare. I'm kidding. Blue eyes. I'm sure they are lying about your numbers. I think so too. Definitely. And I watched them roll back. The subs roll back too. Yesterday, News Snecados, Spanish speaking channel. My friend Frank, an amazing guy. He has an amazing channel, and you don't have to speak Spanish to go see the UFO sightings that he shows. Nobody in the world, or nobody on YouTube, no matter how big the channel is, it's not about valorizing. It's about showing the best evidence. News Snecados is definitely the one. Yes. Planeta Snecados. And why am I talking about it is that yesterday he posted a video of my research once again, showing people the things I'm capturing in the sky. He showed the big plasma ball that left the sun. Think of it. Right now, they're talking about plasma leaving the sun, CMEs that are hitting Earth. Nobody ever on YouTube, we're not going to hide it. You all know it. People don't capture plasma balls leaving the sun, and I was able to. And why people don't is because they're not looking hard enough. Definitely, because anybody can. But he posted the video yesterday talking about my research. The video is approaching 40,000, and nobody came to the channel here. It was mind boggled. We never understand, Frank and I, when we see that happens. So usually, like, he sent 2,000 people over before, but the last video, a lot of people were coming by. So yesterday I was at 87,000 subscribers, 87,996. Okay. So 87,996, which I've been there for the last 3 weeks. When he shared the video, my subscribers went from 87,996 to 88,007. So yesterday, 40,000 people saw my research, and they all asked him where my channel was to post a link, and trying to reach Bruce's channel to go see his videos, and nobody came. So yesterday on Social Blade, it indicated that I got 100 subs, but I didn't see any on my channel. So the subs that come in, Blue Eyes, are definitely hidden. It's confirmed. It's 100% confirmed. You have the YouTube itself that's blocking me, but you also have the hackers that come in. Once somebody comes in the back of your channel and opens a back door, everybody else comes in. And that's basically what's happening. That's nothing. I know Darla saw it the other day on the French channel. Darla's posting comments as, a member, and they're not showing up, and her likes aren't showing up, and she's not alone. Lots of people. It's happening. And when I say lots, it's every one of you that emailed me, which a lot of you say, I'm going to give you the heads up. Just don't broadcast my name, which is understandable. But I'm showing a lot of stuff, and I do appreciate the people coming by. It is a sad just situation when you think of it, because I worked hard to get that last video up, and but that's how it is. Listen, you guys can't do anything more than what you're doing. The appreciation, hats off. I can't thank you all enough. Christopher Sharp's in the house. Always good to see you, Bruce, says Sherry Richardson. Hi, Sherry. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you, Bruce. Thanks for all your fascinating videos. Really appreciate that. I thank you so much. Got Angie in the house. Thank you very much, Angie. Always welcome. Thanks, you guys. It is Friday, Cam. Finally. We have Burn in the house. Thanks for coming by, you guys. Let's see how I'm maintaining on the time. Oh, it's good. I'm catching up. Mimi says, and thanks for the comment, Mimi. Every day and night in Sanford, Florida, UFO are all over the place. I see them. Got lots of pics. Thank you very much for sharing that. They are all over the place, and that's the worst of it. Something's going on, eh? Things are changing with the mandates and stuff, even though we can't talk about them. Little sign of hope. I think things are changing. I saw you, Super Dave. I saw you. You can't get away from me, man. Bruce sees all. Right? Christopher Rollins, nausea is beating me today. Don't let it beat you, brother. Thanks, Christopher Rollins, for stopping by. Good rising, Bruce. Life is getting very interesting. Med beds, very cool stuff coming for us all. The Great Awakening is upon us all. Really is just food. So much is going on right now around the world, and a lot of changes. I think everybody knows that a lot of bad people, the elites, got caught doing many things, and even one I can't talk about. But anyways, it's coming. The truth is definitely coming. So what was the vote, Darla? Did you guys think I'd see Super Dave? Starbeam Knight. I've discovered one of my new favorite people is the Rittenhouse judge. Oh, never heard of him. John Paul Jordan. Hey there, Bruce and BSA family. Thank you very much, John. Really appreciate that. John Paul. Hey, Dabs. Nice to see you, man. Dabs Anonymous in the house. Good morning to you, brother. Nice sunny day here, actually. Yep. Nice sunny day, no clouds. That's a nice change. Should I go for a walk? Something I haven't done in ages, except when I go outside with my camera for a walk. Good exercise. Tripod weighs a ton. I think bed meds turn us into machines, not human anymore. Something's definitely going on. With also with the mental state of people. I'm seeing some pretty special people, and you have the ones that don't believe that a UFO exists, but you have the one that sees UFOs, in his pharmacy. I even know a guy that talks to garbage bags, ghosts in his garbage bags, but the name is Bruce. Lots of paranormal activity here, guys, this week, to the point that for the first time, I was a little alarmed. Lots of stuff here, and I'm not even going to mention the shit that's going on. So I found something out, though. And this is a beautiful truth for the ones that heard my ghost stories. The ghost doesn't like me doing repairs. And since I'm a person that doesn't make repairs in the house, I'm waiting to first pay it off before starting to build it and make it beautiful, like I have the money, right? I took some cupboards down, some older cupboards in the corner. I took them down to try to do something else in that corner, right? And when I did that, a lot of activity started, like really crazy. And I forgot to tell my mother, because I was telling her that story, but in that cupboard, it's where I have my Bible. It's always been. I've always had one, and it's a family one, so it's an old one. And I put it up in no, not Dracula old, but just like 60s, 70s old. So I put it up in the cupboard, and that's where it's always been, with pictures, my son, pictures of family, pictures of deceased relatives, grandparents, and stuff like that. It's all in the cupboard, right? With the ones that aren't in the wall are in the cupboard. So when I took that cupboard down, that's when the activity starts. There's no two ways about it here. When I do something different, when I'd gotten my piano, finally I was able to buy a used piano. Unfortunately, the person that sold the piano was the family, because the lady passed away. And when I got the piano here, things started happening. Things started moving, hearing noises, lots of noises. That was the scariest thing, because usually I'm not one to, have the poltergeist there. And like, no, it's shadows and, you know, different ways. Not like in the poltergeist movies when you see The Exorcist and things like that. None of that so far here. But especially yesterday upstairs, I have to admit, I really felt the presence, and it was overwhelming to the point that I had to get up. The clock is doing weird stuff again, and it's my grandfather's clock, and it's chiming different. It's doing weird stuff. It's just doing weird stuff at 3 a.m. Always at 3 a.m. So now it's been about 3 days that I didn't go to bed before 3 a.m. because I'm curious to see if the clock's going to do the same thing. Anyways, that's my that was my morning. That was my week. Jose Vasquez, thank you. Welcome. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it, Jose. Gate Smasher, hoorah. Hello, I like that name. Hello to everyone here today. Thank you very much. Gate Smasher, hoorah. There's a good team that chants that I know about. Medbed, too good to be true. Must be a catch. I haven't even heard of that. I was not even sure of what you were talking about, KM, but it sounds interesting. It's very interesting, actually. And that is my Spanish channel. Recently posted a Spanish video. I got a lot of Spanish-speaking people that come to the channel, and that's mi canal de investigación. If you guys want to check out me speaking in Spanish, talking about my research, we got some good videos up. Even the last video's in Spanish, but it's still a good video. Hey, Miss Arrow, merci. Comment ça va? Woody the artist, haven't caught a live show in a while. Great to be here. Thanks a lot, Woody. I appreciate that. Woody the artist. ZG is in the house. How am I doing with time? Getting late, of course. Bruce, you see the Bowshock blow out yesterday? No. Wow. Listen, yesterday was the first day I didn't go see the volcano. You talking about the volcano? I did not go and see it. I'll look it up today, though, to try to catch up on what happened. I've been following it for like 44 days. I think it's a bit longer than that, but it's about 44 days I've been following it since day one, and it's a couple of days here that I didn't get a chance to see it, but I will definitely check it out. So it's melting, eh? The Vulcan, the Vulcans are melting. The volcano is definitely melting. Just a minute. That was a little odd. That's somebody coming up to my door, but was just standing there, not knocking. The person made a mistake. I was supposed to knock next door. So I could see a shadow in the window looking at me while I was doing my stream there. Oh, I thought it was a ghost. Dennis Jimenez, best wishes to you, bro. Thanks, man. Love those images, by the way, man. I saw those images down at the cabin, man. Absolutely. Down by the river. Beautiful place. And thanks for everything, bro. The encouragement, Dennis, and everything. What the heck? Have you guys ever been able to stay in your house for 4 weeks without having someone knock on your door? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Is it possible to be 1 month in your house without anybody coming to your door? It's never happened to me yet. People selling stuff. There's always someone trying to do something. We put Christopher in the corner. He's being quiet today. Ugly women can. Ugly woman can. Thank you very much for being here. Matt Smedley, hello to you. Matt Smedley, one-handed gaming review, 44 people watching. Thank you for being one of those people watching, my friend. Darla, there are so many new channels here today. That's an awesome thing. But you know why there are new channels, Darla? Because I told people that on the rare occasion, you got to look at the jokes that the trolls do. There'll be some trolls mixed in that. I wrote on the rare occasion that somebody new comes to the channel. That's in the description of this video. So now you're telling me, look at all the new people. It's all, anyways, that's how my life is. It'll do the opposite. Remember the post, Darla, that I posted and said, watch how many weeks it takes for me to get to 88,000. And the hour after I was at 88,000. So, you know, that's always happening. Stephen A., hello to you, man. See, Patty only sees 10. You know how many I see? Oh, well, StreamYard doesn't indicate it, actually. It says 75 watching. Right now, there's 75 on the stream. Thanks for letting me know, you guys. It's so nice to see new channels here. It really is Super Dave 44. And I hope those new channels head over to your channel after and check you out too, brother. Really appreciate Super Dave, the friendship that we have, man. We've known each other for how long? Been a couple of years now, and we've never had any problems. Why? I don't know why that happens. There's a lot of people we can meet, and it's just things automatically go okay. When you don't have any evil intentions or any intention of manipulating someone's channel, there's never any problems. That's why Super Dave has always been here for sure, definitely. Bruce, have you ever, John Paul? Thanks for asking, Bruce. Have you ever taken a photo of the moon and flipped it and overlaid one of these ancient maps of Earth land masses? I've flipped and overlaid it for sure. Of those ancient maps of Earth's land masses. That's what do you mean by that, though? Okay, so take a photo of the moon and flipped it and overlaid one of those. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, I did not do that. But interesting, very interesting. So, like you're saying, so overlaying one of those ancient maps of the Earth's land masses. That is scary, and I bet you they're similar. Is that what you're trying to tell me? That's interesting, man. Very interesting. 57? No, we got 85 watching. Oh, that was at 117. Sorry. Dr. Jellyfingers. Thank you very much, Dr. Jellyfingers. Always appreciated. Jose Manuel Taralba Garcia. Good afternoon from Spain. Bienvenido. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much for taking the time to come to the channel. And thanks for speaking English, my friend. Thank you so much. I have a very small Spanish channel, Jose. If ever you want to click on it, Darla, one of the mods here, posted the link. It's mi canal Investigación en Español. So en Español, Spanish speaking video, because I want to reach Spanish people or the Spanish channel. So Jose, thank you very much for taking the time to come by here. Do you know New Snegados? I hope so. You probably do, Jose. New Snegados channel or Planeta Snegados. Amazing UFO sightings, Los OVNIs and La Luna and everything. A whole bunch of things that he puts up. We're going up. We're going up. No, I won't, Blue Eyes. Thank you very much. It's a little discouraging, but honestly, I when I came, thank you very much. That was kind of you. When I came into doing this job in this field, I knew it was going to happen, right? I didn't know that they would have achieved it because I've been here for this is my 6th year, right? And started 5 years completed, and I would have thought I would have reached many more people, but it's coming. There we go, Darla. There's the Spanish channel for my friend Jose. Gate Smasher, like your videos, Bruce. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time to stop by and check them out. Hi from Canada. Rick 5 or Rick V, a YouTuber, was saying the same thing. They said white hats are in control of YouTube. Just repeating what I heard may or may not be true. No, it's greatly appreciated, Rick, that you shared that. Like you said, leave it or take it, right? Take or leave it. But obviously, white hats are the term that they use, the good hackers, right? Meaning they'll hack for good. I believe that they do exist, but Of course, obviously, hackers have control of all platforms. If they can get into nuclear codes, YouTube's just a little game for them in reality. But what I was hoping is that to meet the hackers that hack the hackers, right? I know that there are hackers that hack people just for the fun of it. Some of them hack into channels just to see if there's any problems there. Some do it for pedophilia, to look for videos and stuff. I'm all for that. I got nothing against that. People checking things out, but you'd think, a hacker or white hacker would fix my channel so that nobody would be able to hack it, unless they're paid to hide the truth from coming out. I got very scared, very afraid when I met some of the big head honcho channels, which I met basically all of them in person, like online, emails and stuff like that. And there's a couple of channels I won't name, are not here to share the truth. They're here to stop it from coming out. And it scared me because you can't really talk about that because I know no one will believe me, but that's what they're doing. They're groups of people. Dana, how's it going, my dear friend? Mwah, love ya. How's it going? You smell the popcorn? You feel the greasy butter going down the popcorn. No, I won't get into that today. Bojack, earlier than usual, so I'm not number one. Hey, but I'm not earlier than usual, though, guys. I'm always at the same time though, 1 o'clock. Am I losing it? Is it at 1 that I usually stream? It should be always 1 o'clock. But you mean because I usually come on a bit later, but it depends. You've always been here, Bojack. I'm disappointed in you right now. I'm kidding, my friend. I'm kidding. I appreciate the support, Bojack. McClurg in the house channel. Thank you very much. Hey, Bruce, appreciate all you do. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, McClurg. I appreciate that. Hey, Frédéric Morin. Merci, mon frère, d'être ici. Thanks, bro, for coming. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, Stats. Please subscribe and give us the pretty thumbs up. Thank you. So how many dislikes do we have so far? I can't see them here. Are we at 9 yet? And it's always been, people always say Bruce has 4 channels. And every time somebody gets 4 dislikes, we hear somebody say, wow, I wonder who has 4 channels. If you guys knew it, it would take me 2 seconds to make 10 channels and to dislike you 10 times a day. That's what I would do as to going with my 4 channels and dislike it. I'm doing better than that. I'm just telling the truth of the channels that are attacking. Our little penny bunny that always says haters. She doesn't have any haters. Yeah, she does. Everybody does. Penny's still making videos of us. Let's hope for another video. I dare you, Penny. I dare you to post 3 more videos of me. Christy Lindsay's in the house. Thank you very much, Christy Lindsay. I love you so much. Christy Lindsay, amazing support you guys and gals give this channel is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. What do you think of the last video, Christy? I have to go check the comments. I know all of you probably all commented. Gate Smasher, I'm working undercover. I believe that. One of the most funnest jobs anyone could ever have, most likely. I believe people are undercover online too, with reason. And be honest with you, if there weren't people undercover online, there would be a lot of children that would be hurt. A lot of sick people online, eh? When you think I'm laughing there, but it's true. There's a lot of weird people online, and Hey, merci, Frédéric. Demain va être, non, pas demain, probablement ce soir, je vais le mettre sur la chaîne en français, puis je vais l'expliquer aussi en même temps qu'est-ce qui est arrivé en français. Merci bien gros, Frédéric. Anyone see the ISWA trace the other day that blew the bow shock off the front of our... Oh, bow shock. Okay, so you guys weren't talking about the volcano. No, I didn't see that. Trace also the other day that blew bow shock off the front of our planet. Oof, that's not good. I'll tell you what, geomagnetic storm is occurring every day since the 28th, 29th, first, second, third, fourth, G3 storms. I mean, they're always coming continually. The sun is crazy, absolutely crazy. The magnetosphere, there's something going on with Earth, and that's the dangerous part. The dangerous part is that Earth, thanks again, Christy. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Dennis. The Earth's, I believe the shields are down. So if the shields are down, there's dangers for radiation to come in. Definitely. Definitely. I had a weird experience trying to watch one of your videos yesterday. I clicked the video and YouTube sent me to my home channel like 4 times. Hey, thanks for confirming that, Dabs. I have 2 other community members that happened to them too yesterday, and me. Yesterday, I clicked on my channel when I woke up to go on my YouTube. And when I clicked on my YouTube channel, I think I wound up on, was it Super Dave's channel or something like that? And it was my channel. And I'm looking at Super Dave's channel. I said, what the hell? I had to go back out, click again. Then I wound up on another person's channel. It was Darla or someone's channel. I'm like, what the hell's going on? There was lots of glitches on YouTube. Listen, could it have to do with the sun? You know, honestly, it could have to do with the sun. It's dark in your area, Craig? Did you have a nice sunset this evening? Beth. Hi, Beth. Happy Friday, my time traveling friends. No, that wasn't me remote viewing Bruce, the person at his door. Yeah, I was starting to wonder there. Love you all. Thanks, Bruce. Well, that's like you told me, Bruce. I hope you saw my reply to the comment. I got a good laugh out of it when you said, Bruce, do you want me to present myself in front of you as an angel or as a spirit or as an orb? As an orb. And I replied to you that I wasn't doing anything Saturday. I thought it was funny. You think the moon could be an alien mothership? That's another theory that I don't find is ridiculous. Thanks, Beth and Christy and everyone. Dennis, I don't think it's exaggerated at all, Blue Eyes, that you talking about moon being a mothership. I think of it. All the planets are moving around. So it could be all spaceships with their secret space projects right inside and on their ship. Imagine a spaceship where you could have the people living on the outside and have the aliens living on the inside of the vessel of the spaceship, of the mothership, as the moon could be a ship and have, highways and everything inside, a structural foundation and structures that are supporting all these massive titanium beams holding this planet up. I believe that. They could be totally real. I don't think it's exaggerated at all. Not another one that wants me to get bacon. You guys are going to make me fatter than I am. Bacon, bacon, bacon. But it's healthy. You got to eat bacon. People say, oh, no, it's not good for you. It's going to clog your arteries. Nope. Real butter, too. I'm supposed to eat real butter. But remember in the olden days when I said, don't eat the real butter and the trans fats are no good and stuff. And now they're saying, well, you need real butter because you need the trans fats. Isn't it so stupid, eh? Today, our grandparents, and maybe a bit before our grandparents, a while before our grandparents, people were drinking coffee cups in lead cups and eating in lead bowls and heating up soups in lead bowls a long time ago. And now today, lead is very dangerous. Why were they doing that to us? It makes no sense to me that we get to that point. Oscar, how's it going? Perez, growing weed the hood way. Dang right. How's it going? What's going on, Bruce? I see you, brother. Great show. Thanks a lot, Oscar. Thank you very much. I love the name of your channel, man. The hood way, old school. The real way. Nice to see you, Oscar. Thanks a lot for stopping by the channel, you guys. Thanks for appreciating it, guys. Have an awesome day, Oscar. Brian Travis. Hey, thanks, Michigan. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that, man. I need some people that got my back because right now I just got people hanging off it. My big coattail dragging the buggers all the way across YouTube. All the trolls. Ever heard about the mud flood that happened in the past because of some catastrophic worldwide event that's been kept from us? Yes, John Paul Jordan. That's a very, very good one that you brought up. I did a lot of reading into that actually this year, actually. Yeah. And I saw some documentaries and videos where they were talking about the mountains, everything, the way everything's placed. You could see all the indication is still there of massive mudslides, like really big, massive mudslides. And all those things, I believe, are staying hidden. They're keeping them hidden. Definitely. That's what's going on. The ghost in my house doesn't like me cussing. See? Well, I believe that. I absolutely believe that. And that's how it is here. They don't like me changing things. They don't like me bringing girlfriends into the house. They don't like me changing things up at all here. And I don't know too much about the person that was living here before, but I think he likes the bottle. I'm just saying. A lot of weird stuff that this ghost does in the house. And but I haven't been getting so much the eerie feelings that I don't usually get. And I'm getting an eerie feeling. I'm getting a feeling where the bad that's coming is good, like in the world. The horrible things that we're going to see in the next year is all good because it's going to bring the truth out. And, we'll be able to get rid of the scumbag elites that are running, big pharma and everything, that are taking over everything, everyone, the UN, the Pentagon, the CIA, they're all controlled, right? Or are the controllers. There's subdivisions and groups, and everything's screwed up now. So that's why the states, obviously, imagine all the people investigating and taking time to find out what the hell's going on. Lots is going around the world. Proto 718. Have a beautiful day in New York City. Enjoy your day. Thank you very much, New York. Aaron Smith. Thank you very much, Aaron Smith. T's Garage is in the house. I seen a video today of a black guy talking about breakaway civilizations living on the moon and Mars, and how 200 plus military scientists have vanished. I've heard that along the line on the slide too. And yeah, I mean, where are they going? Where are the people disappearing? Because they're going elsewhere and they're being offered jobs elsewhere, or they're being enslaved on other planets, whatnot. It's a scary thing when people don't. Who's helping the elites are the ones that are asleep. The ones that are sleeping here that go and take jabs. Nothing wrong with jabs, but I believe that it's your choice, your body, your choice. So that way, I remain neutral. I'm not taking it. I don't have to force people not to take it. It's just, wake up, right? Forcing people to do things, totally against that. Never agreed with that ever. Brandy Lee Tarot, thanks for being members, my friends. I appreciate it, eh? Hello to you. Shared and aired, because I love Bruce's all. A Angle, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Love you more, sister. Yeah, absolutely, Darla. And I confirm that. They do not want me changing things in the house. I had a good talk with him or her yesterday. Sounds crazy, but I really did. And I said, listen, I've never renovated this house. I'm going to change. I'm not even renovating. I ripped the cupboard down. That's all I did. But it did something. It really did something. And it gets the activity in the house. I also saw a documentary, a very interesting documentary, where they were explaining this. An elderly lady, very sweet elderly lady, was explaining how the houses are alive. They have souls. The houses, a lot of events occur in a house. Like mine's an old house, 40s, right? So when people die in these houses, or there's murders, or maybe I'm going as far as saying maybe a child that was living in a certain house somewhere was being abused for 20, 30 years and then passed away because of that abuse. And then their soul is bound to that area. They'll just roam the area continually. Lost souls, right? Lost souls. Another thing, very interesting thing. I'm getting less paranoid. I'm getting less paranormal activity. They must like what I'm doing to the house. Keep it up. It's exactly what you do. You guys must like the same groups and same people. But think of it: if ghosts are doing that, how could they? Y'all should start taking pics of the sky at night and nothing changing through the filters. You might end up getting right with God. Absolutely. I connected with him. You're Bruce, me again, showing love all the way from the UK. Hey, Mr. Manza, Mr. Monza, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Kyle Rittenhouse was the kid that got wrapped up in the riots in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Self-defense, but the BLM and Antif want him convicted. Yeah, BLM. Another bullshit association, eh? And boy, I have friends that tell me, Bruce, aren't you afraid to talk about BLM? You pass off as racist. It has nothing to do with black people. BLM. Peter Benton, thank you very much, man. It's all these groups and associations that people, don't really understand, like the Q and stuff. People join gangs just because they got a coat and a badge. I mean, you got to join something that you represent. So I'm always very careful when it comes to dealing and interacting with associations or even talking about certain associations and groups. Look at Anonymous Official. I talk about them all the time, but I don't have the same idea as everyone with Anonymous Official. Anonymous Official is supposed to be all of us. It's the people, right? Nobody knows who they are, and that's good. It's supposed to be a good thing, right? We need them because, Edward Snowden and all people like that, we need those people. It's because of them that some of this is coming out now. If not, if it would have never come out, we would have continued to be enslaved. Thanks again, Peter, for a long time. My pleasure, Brandy. Thank you for being a member and all that you guys do to help this channel out. I can't thank you all enough. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's coming. The martial law. Martial law is already active in certain places that people in those areas don't even know about it. So what we have to hold back is the checkpoints. We can't let them put checkpoints up. We cannot let them put checkpoints up at all. Thank you, Dana. George Klaus. How's it going, George? Thanks a lot. Victory, better late than never. It's a pleasure. Beth says, woohoo, my time traveling brother Bruce. Hello, happy Friday. Thank you, Beth. And I hope you're having an amazing weekend. You know what we got to do? When we hit Sunday, Beth, we got to travel back in time and we'll make another weekend. So in reality, this is our fourth weekend. Let's see, I said third. Fourth. See, I was mixed up with times. Geez, look how light I am. I can lift myself up. Thanks a lot, the stats. Let me scroll down here. Did you know that 2,600 people a day disappear without a trace in the U.S.? I know. If that doesn't scare you, okay, 800,000 a year just gone, and they're worried about a virus. Yes, I know. Yeah, exactly. That's how it is, though. It's to make. Thanks, Matt. That's the goal, right? It's to make people see another perception. I think they're changing our perception. They attack the economies, the inflation in the States now and elsewhere, other places. Everything that's going on with China now, they're not talking to us about it. It pisses me off so much. Honestly, I get ticked. Yeah, I'm worried about the V. Imagine. Did you guys hear that Elon Musk called the guys at UN pedos? Yes. Is that scary? So there's a truth. Hey, Beth, I don't know if you know Alex Jones, but I would appreciate if you looked him up. A lot of people don't listen to him because they say he's loud. He's showing a certain truth and he interviews a lot of people. That and Project Veritas is another hush hush area where truth is coming out that I like to get informed. And apparently, all of them, everyone ruling over us and governing us and stuff would be a part of have something to do or the hiding of that let's say pedo ring. Very, very concerning. It started off the ball when Epstein got caught. I don't even think he's dead. So, refill coffee. That's what I believe. And we have a new king of England. A new king of England. How come? The Queen's too tired. So he's going to be performing a military campaign on carbon. So guess what? The a-hole, Trudeau, my prime minister, which I'm so embarrassed to have him running the country, started talking about carbon taxes the very next day after King Charles talked about the carbon tax. So if you want to buy some eggs, your eggs going to cost $6 more because of the quantity of trucks driving those eggs to you. You will pay for your carbon expenses. And this is what's going to happen, that now I knew it. I knew it right away. It's all planned. Philip passes away, right? 99 years old, right? And then Charles comes in. But first, don't forget that the royal family. Oh, thank you very much. Lise, merci beaucoup, Lise. Thanks for your good work, Bruce. May the force be with you. Thank you very much, follow Lise. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that, my friend. Voir sur la chaîne française, voir aussi la vidéo de l'OVNI que j'ai capté dans le ciel ici. Thank you very much, Lise. So that's it. So the Queen, the Rothschilds, why did Harry, the younger one, leave the family? It's deliberate, because if he doesn't leave the family now, what the Rothschilds are going to do is going to kick him in the ass or punch him in the face, Harry, and he's going to get all the flack because he's going to be the youngest of the family. So he washed his hands away from them. So something major is going on. I almost think it could even be something good that could happen with all of this. Maybe, hopefully, but I don't know. I don't know. Check the creeper at the door. Yeah, exactly. He's gone now, Beth. I don't see you anymore. I mean, I don't see them anymore. Is a field around the planet that protects us from radiation and solar winds. Yeah. I know. Yeah, exactly. I thought they were talking about the shock wave that occurred on the volcano, and it's deliberate. If the bow shock is affected, usually radiation comes in from the two poles, in the North Pole and the South Pole, because it's got wings. Earth has wings around it, protecting it from asteroids, meteors, radiation too. But if that's down, that means it's more of a direct hit. It could be more dangerous. Very special what's going on, I tell you that. 127. Let me scroll down here. Mark Matheny. Hello to you. Thanks for being here, Mark. Dennis is with us. Celestial Magnetic. Thank you. Tony. Tony, it's time to wake up. Hey. Thank you very much. Tony, it's time to wake up 6. I'm watching you. You're next. I got the clips. Hey, you're not the real Tony. You would be a good Tony, right? But Tony, it's time to wake up 6. I'm subscribed to him, so I'm pretty sure you're not the real Tony. The Q. I tell you guys, I know who's following me. It's that Bruce Caesar bastard. I'm Q, guys. I'm Q. Talking from a pine tree. I'm not watching you, Tony. Darla, go and check to see if Tony, it's time to wake up 6 is one of the good ones, I think. Because usually the pedophile Tony is Tony, it's time to wake up 5. You guys go check out a real pedo if you want to see what a pedo looks like. That's probably why he came by, because we're. But like I said, Tony, it's time to wake up 6 is not a troll. I don't think. He's not the Q. And he's not in Montreal, by the way. All you guys that say that Tony's in Montreal, he's not Montreal. The other day he was showing the weather, and it wasn't like the weather in Montreal. We got snow now. We'll see if he shows the snow. We'll see if he's in Montreal. He's a big ass liar. Yeah, Beth is at my door. She's knocking on heaven's door, Darla. I'm heaven. Starbeam Night, Beth Noyes. I saw that. There is an article about it. Very sad what they did. Yep. I'm watching you. You know how many times I heard that? I'm watching you. I should call Tony on. Hey, you guys have to bug Penny Bunny. I've been asking Penny Bunny to come on. I must have emailed her 50 times. Would you come on the live stream with me so we can talk? And I want her to say what she's saying about me to everyone around her. That way her little channel will close, right? Hey, Tony. Hey, don't forget today. It's time to wake up 6. Today's the 5th of November. Remember. Tony's going to get his ass whipped today. He's probably hiding in a pine tree right now. All you friends hanging out with Tony or sleeping in his bed, let me know if there's full of pine needles there. I'm sure it's full of pine needles. Tell us, Bruce, in your opinion, what is the craziest thing you have seen? Tomonati, thank you, through your telescope. The craziest thing, my friend, that I saw through my telescope was the UFOs that wind sideways and go left and right on the moon. But then again, that was a camera that I caught with. I would say the objects hitting the moon was definitely one of the cool ones. I was able to see a large object hit the moon, and it was absolutely incredible. Saturn, I only have one video or two videos, I think, of Saturn. I showed Saturn's rings and Saturn. Nice view of Saturn, actually. But I got to get a better camera to do that. So I want to do the planets further out. Do you guys find it odd that, thanks for asking, Tomonati, do you guys find it odd that the surface of the moon, with everything that's there and all the beautiful images that I am able to capture, do you find it odd that NASA has never shown the moon in color like that? Have you seen the Mars images of Mars? It looks like it's something that they were on the ground taking pictures of the whole thing, and it wasn't on the ground. This is a satellite in the air. The clarity of that is absolutely impeccable. It's superb. The colors on Mars, you see purples, greens, blues, fluorescence, every color on the spectrum of the color dial. They're all there on the surface. Why would the moon not have that many more colors when you think of it, you know? Annette Cussy, how's it going? Nice to see you. Static Bat, thanks, you guys. I'm scrolling down now. Hobbit 1, hello, Hobbit 1. That would be extremely interesting, Bruce. Yes, it would. Thanks, Dana, for sharing my links. On Patreon, thank you very much. That's where I am. I'm on Patreon, working hard, getting videos up. There's a certain portion of the moon that does reflect old world maps. Very interesting. And I also believe there's a section of the moon that people can go up there and astronauts can go there but not see the people on the moon, like here in Antarctica. If, you know, somebody comes down from another planet and lands in the Mojave Desert, they're going to say, wow, it's deserted. But it's not. Eh? Lots of other things around. Fatty McButterpants. Super Dave, you too. I just survived Vivid, been out, and the loop over a month laid me flat. I hope you're back on your feet, my friend. Fatty McButterpants, as always. Thanks for stopping by and encouraging. Now, when I answer my phone, I say that this conversation is being recorded. Helps get rid of a lot of... I do that too, Gate Smasher. I actually do that too. Yeah, I do. Yes, absolutely. To everyone is going to call. Actually, I did it to a Ufology Association that called me the other day. I'm going to record you, mother. But you have say it as soon as you answer. Reduce the calls by 100. I do believe that. I absolutely believe that 100%. I have yet to try that because now nobody calls me. I get trolls that call, heavy breathers call to see it must be Bruce. Try to locate his number. Then I change numbers. I change numbers. Very similar, bud. Check it out. I'll get the name of the map maker. Drop it in the next stream, brother. Works, John. Thanks a lot, my man. I would like to see the moon with overlay of ancient maps. Would be amazing, right? That's an interesting thing, eh? I'd have to get some programs to do that, boy. Maybe that person that's talking about it, like Gate Smasher, if he's doing that, it's definitely something you guys want to check out. Yeah, Fatty McButterpants. I hope I lived again. Yes, that's what we got to do, my friend. Recuperate, right? All the time. Yeah, like the guy will definitely show the results if he can do that. That's his thing. He said that, boy. That was a good idea. Interesting. It's a process that's been done before with older maps, also, and comparing older maps, overlaying them. Very interesting. Static electricity again around my face. Why does that happen to me all the time? Must be the microphone. Bruce, you've seen more UFOs in one night than I've ever seen in my lifetime. And thanks, Victory. And you said it, right? I am lucky. And that's all it is. I have a connection with them. I've always seen spirits ever since I was young. And I've always seen, like that thing that you saw in the sky, I've seen many things like that. Many, many things. Just never recorded them. But now it seems I'm able to record them. So I'm starting to wonder if these objects aren't coming out of the sky because I'm asking them to. In reality, it could be that the connection that maybe when something happens that I ask them to do something, they actually try to show us something. That could be, Does anybody think the whole Guy Fawkes thing was to desensitize us to? Yes, I believe it's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility to wake up to what is going on and what has always been going on in the past. I think as long as the New World Order, they've been working on it for 100 years. Well, I think maybe 1,000. This is an order that's been around. It's an ancient order, I believe. The New World Order. There's been many New World Orders every so many years, and not that many years. Like 100 years will go by. In our case, it's just to say about 100 years went by. I think since the last World Order, and they're still bringing them out. But the Boston Tea Party and um, all these events that occurred in the past where uh, history is repeating itself, right? History is repeating itself. We're doing the same things today, except we have better monitors and screens. We have different clothing. Nothing's different than in the past when you think of all of it. Yeah, what's up with McButterpants? He was sick or something? I must have misunderstood that. He was very sick, and I hope you are feeling better, my friend. Nice to see you back. Look for ivermectin or something to heal you good. Really shouldn't have said that, but I knew I really would. Yeah, I'm nuts. Does anybody think that? Okay, I read that. Thanks a lot. Oops. I'm sorry. I forgot. Peter, thanks, bro. Oh, you just gave it. Thanks, man. Hey, what was with the moon the other night? I was filming Crescent Moon, but in the background could see the rest of the moon clearly. See the rest of the moon clearly, but dull, of course. Never seen that before. All right, so you saw the same thing. Well, I reproduced in the last video um, deliberately with the aperture and exposure of the camera. Uh, exactly what you're talking about. So that's probably why you brought it up. It's happened to me before, Peter, also, and I'll tell you exactly what it was. It was on an evening where it was so clear the evening, and it was incredible. It was just it was a hairline moon, Peter. It wasn't even a crescent moon, just a hairline of a moon, and I could see the whole moon around it. Notice where the stars are behind it. Now, this is going to sound crazy, but I assure you it's true. When you see a star next to the moon, obviously they say that that star is just aligned with the moon, is not next to it, right? Because stars are in space. But I'm telling you, when the star is close to the moon, like I showed in my last video, that big star hovering over the moon exposed the whole surface of the moon when there was no full moon. It was just a crescent moon or hairline moon. So it's absolutely incredible. So I believe when stars are close to the moon, that happens. So maybe stars aren't as far as they say. Like a lot of you tell me, the sun maybe isn't as far as we say. Maybe the sun is inside of, between the cloud layers, inside of our firmament. Can you imagine that? There's clouds behind the sun, clouds in front of the sun, and between those layers, we have the sun inside around Earth, real close to Earth. Maybe all, um, listen, have you ever heard of satellites being geostationary orbit? Obviously, not everybody, but when you look it up, geostationary orbit, when satellites die, they remain in space and they go to a constellation and they just sit there and they remain in geostationary orbit. So, meaning instead of having the satellite turning around the Earth, it's in geostationary orbit, meaning it's going to, at the same time, just move with Earth. So the satellite's actually not moving. We ask if Earth and the moon could be. Um, Thanks again, Peter. We ask if Earth and the moon could be spaceships. Of course, they definitely can be spaceships. From Harrogate, Tennessee. Thank you very much. I watch all the time, usually on TV, so I can't chat, but I watch regular. Mary Collins, I love you for it. Thank you very, very much, and thanks for watching the channel. It really means a lot, you guys. Teresa, be kind. Poof. What the heck's going on? Static electricity in my face again. I think they bring me up on ships every night. When I come back, I got all this morphing electricity around me. Would explain my sore eye. Howdy from California. Yep, that's the new name of it. Teresa, be kind. Thank you very much. Merkwell G's Beats. Hello, Bruce. Germany. Thank you very much, Germany. Welcome, you guys. And the Black Hats have taken over all governments. Yeah, if that's what they did, good for them. But yes, I believe it. I definitely believe it. Maybe even some white hats in that. The black hats that took over, black hats usually aren't there to take over governments. I thought the white hats were there to do that. I think the black hats are more there to piss Bruce off and things like that. I thought the black hatters are the bad ones, the ones who try to get you. I mean, it's not for nothing I don't have any porn on my computer, right? It's not for nothing I don't have any naked pictures of me in my computer. It's not for nothing I don't have anything on my computer that people can break into the computer to use against you. That's what people do. That's what the hackers do, except my hackers, my lame, moronic hackers. It's time to poach the poachers. Yeah, damn right. It's exactly it. The Reality by Jay Rocco is in the house. Annette, thanks a lot. Jay Rocco, as always, thanks for the comments, brother. I really appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. That's the best. Incognito families are the best. They're absolutely the best. You got good hackers out there too, not only bad hackers. People aren't just hacking for the hell of it. It would get boring at one point, no? Wake up one morning, go destroy someone's computer for what? I guess some people will get a high off of that, get a kick out of that. Dennis Williamson, thanks for being here. Big fat bong rips. Cheers from Oregon. Dennis, thank you very much, man. Rip away, brother. My videos are the best that way when you guys rip away. It is a complete truth that the battle is good versus evil. You said it all right there. Star Beam Knight. I believe that that is the whole truth. Tribal 69. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, you said it, eh? Actually, there's a recipe right there. Melted butter and bong rips. Love them. Greg, how's it going, Greg? Thanks for being here, man. Agreebers, truthers have been infiltrated. They really have. Even, yeah, that's what I mean, Greg. Like the truthers, like I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm not going to name any because I can't know myself, but whether, there's a lot of associations out there, MUFON, Gaia, ufology associations. You have channels. We have channels like Mr. MBB 333. A lot of people go, well, Weather Channel, but he posts people's UFO stuff sometimes, I guess. I don't know much about the channel, but these are channels that are appreciated online and associations that are appreciated online. And I shouldn't have brought Mr. MBB in that. I'm trying to give an example. I got nothing. Mr. MBB was one of the only channels, the big channels, that had no problem saying hello to me. I had even connected with him on Facebook many years ago just to wish him Merry Christmas. Why not? He's just a down to earth guy. And I'm pretty sure he's a guy that doesn't have a lot of time hacking other channels. Whoop, one moment, please, everybody. So sorry, so sorry. You would have laughed at me the other day, guys. I felt bad for a cat outside, so I went and gave him 2 hot dogs. Spent the 15 minutes outside talking to this beautiful, beautiful cat that came up to my door and scratched the door to ask me for some food. I gave him a bowl of water and 2 hot dogs. I get weird, weird, weird evenings. I should record an evening. What does Bruce do in a day? Oh my God, I bet you so many stupid things would happen. Michael Williams, how come they haven't taken you out yet? Well, they took me down, but if they haven't taken me out, I'll tell you why. It's because they're probably doing like Bob Lazar. They would have to find out how many people I interacted with, who I showed the footage to, who I was as a person. I'm not in any space association. I don't do any work with anything space related. Well, my work is space related. I'm a ufologist, full-time ufologist. That's what I do. But I'm my ufologist. I don't have the certificates that they go give everybody. I don't really have anything against them. I think it's awesome that someone continues his or her career to become a ufologist and does it the real way. But me, the reason why I'm into ufology is because of my life and what I find in my spiritual encounters and experiences. That's why I'm interested in that. I got a lot of threats, many threats, death threats. I have had some people come up by the house. I've had police sent here, which police officers that maybe you guys don't all know about, the scientific police officers, and there's the national police, meaning they have right to the borders of Ontario and Canada and the States. They just go up and down, wherever and whenever they want. And they came to my house several times, but as for taking me out, they would not, because it would make it look like maybe there was a reason, right, to take me out when you think of it. But there's no two ways about it, Michael. What I showed on the moon, the UFO fleet and the UFOs leaving the inside of the moon, it should be around the world. But because I don't have any credibility, it's actually saving my ass. I believe that's what's saving my ass from getting killed, because I don't have any credibility. I'm not on the television. I have 3 or 4 radio interviews, FM radio interviews in my province. Hundreds of thousands of listeners that listen to these bloody radio stations, and the radio station 96.9 in Lévis, Quebec, Carole Lozé, told me there's no views. The minute I did an interview with her, that was it. My channel died that day. It was buried. I had a funeral the next day. First interview that I did. And you'll notice another thing. The people that are saying they want to show my work, they don't. They want to get a hold of me to try to explain to me, maybe it's natural phenomena, or maybe it's something else. Excuse me. So every time they do that, I wasn't singing enough yesterday. A little cough drop. Unprofessional. I'm being unprofessional. Today is my day to be unprofessional, guys. So bear with me. So that's the only reason why I believe they won't take me out, is that I can't change the world, and I'm not going to change the perception of the entire world. The government is, though, changing that perception of the entire world. Maybe the government doesn't believe me that I'm getting those things, but I'm pretty sure they would have done a lot of information looking in there. Thanks again, Christy, and everyone for the ongoing contributions. 1 dislike, Annette. It'll be 1, but it'll be 9 after the sub. Come back tomorrow, and there will be 8 or 9 dislikes there. You know why I like saying that, Annette? Because the trolls are always listening, and the trolls do the opposite of what I say. When I tell people that we're going to be attacked, I'm not. When I tell people I'm not going to be attacked, I am. It's always the opposite. But I have control over the trolls, and that's the part that gets them the most mad, because Penny can't endure something being said without her making a video. She's made a lot of videos about me, but I don't go comment on her videos. It's okay. She'll continue to make more. So they break their own channels. Me, it's advertising. I say to myself, at some point, someone will come from her channel and say, wow, well, Bruce is a good guy. She was probably jealous. That's probably why she's acting like that. Absolutely average. Thank you very much. 1:35 just arrived. I'm a little late. So sorry for that. Ramon Hagens, Land of Holland, the Kingdom of Netherlands. It is all the same. Thanks, guys. Thanks for sharing that. It's the same everywhere, eh? Raking leaves and listening. Jay, Rocco, thanks a lot, you guys. Thanks, Blue Eyes. Yeah, she is Annette. But, I'm happy that some people see that. You know what the scary part is, Annette, is that that girl, Penny, used to be here for years in the community. And, venting now. I've been furnishing Bruce's money. I've been donating to the channel and stuff. It's not that I don't appreciate it. Of course I appreciate it, but it's sad to see the people that do that contribute to turn around to say that after I contributed, he's blocking me and stuff like that. So it was really a sad situation, what she did on her channel. But I didn't know about what a LARPer was, and I looked it up. And a LARPer is someone who creates false scenarios online with other groups of people. They make fake fightings. You can be sure there's probably bets that go on in that, money bets and stuff like that, destroying someone's life and taking bets on it. It's a game. It is, for some people, life is really a game. So sad. Wish I could stay, gotta go, but hopes to be back to PM live stream. Thank you, Christy. Well, then I'm going to be keeping it for tonight. Anyway, tonight I'm going to go back and we're going to review the last video that nobody wants to watch. I'm not talking about you guys. You guys keep watching it, and I love it. I love you all for it. But yeah, let me scroll down here. I wanted to see some recent comments. Hangbacks in the house. Yep, exactly. Just food. So sorry you had to wait all that time for that. I'm scrolling down here, you guys, because I'm missing. Hey, Super Dave. I'm always looking for Super Dave comments. We have bullshit. I tell you what, I'll trade bank accounts with any of those scumbags in a year or 2 or 3. I'll change bank accounts with any one of you. I'm pretty sure you're more excessively higher than me. What do you think about the Taiwan semiconductor plant going up in Arizona. Well, I think it's horrible that China either bought the states or bought a part of the trade and market. China is also the holder of the most precious and rare mining rocks, metals, and different kinds of golds and silvers. China has more than anyone in the world, and they have access to all this trade. So people are asking money from China. I tend to think that okay, China is a Shylock. It's simple. All the countries that are in the world are one team. That's a scary part. And all those countries are ruled by people respecting, similar to the cultures that are there, except for Canada and the States, right? Canada and the States, we can't have white people here anymore because we're privileged. We're learning that. They're teaching it in schools. They're teaching that in schools. And that poor black guy in the States that was called a white supremacist, what the hell's going on with this world? They call the black guy a white supremacist because he agrees with what the white people were saying about certain things, All the black people I've met, I always have the same mentality as them, and they have the same mentality as me, and we've always come to the same conclusions, whether it be Chinese, Muslim, no matter what your culture or religion. We all know that the governments are manipulating us, that's for sure. I have a theory. The moon was designed, right? Designed to catch asteroid and comets. That's not crazy. I like that one, though. Built kind of like a sponge in various voids. Just one of my many theories. I love that, Dabs. I absolutely love that. And it would make a lot of sense. Don't forget, the moon is bombarded with craters, not Earth. Why? They're side by side. Something is wrong about that. Carol's Cookies. Long time no chat. How is everyone doing? Doing well. Thank you very much for taking the time to stop by. Eat my cough drop. Sorry about that. Sean, it'll permit me to be on longer with you all. Sean Grinier, how's it going? Good to hear someone who is clued up to a lot of things. Thanks, Sean, for the interest. I appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that. It's a lot of things that you can't really talk about with everyone and anyone, but people here are pretty awake. England, Kenny Langford, thank you very much. Bobby Burks, thanks again for being here. Doom, 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 doom. Is Bob down here? I did not see him. Hello, Bob down. I'm going to scroll down. That's what I got to do. I hate doing it. And I scroll down. I miss a whole bunch of awesome people. Michel Sagnier. Je viens de voir, mon frère. 216. I'll try to catch up from here. Nah, I know, Lise. I know. And it was a young cat. But here, unfortunately, a lot of people have the cats to give to their kids. And then when the kids get sick of them, they throw them out in the streets. It's very, very sad. Not because it's a welfare area. It's just, I don't get it. We're out in the country. Cats, lots of them. Everyone has a freaking dog. I love dogs. I don't love what comes out of their ass. I'm sorry. Every neighbor must be receiving papers from the government that there's a law that you have to go shit on my address. I'm telling you, the dogs are always, but hey, listen, I should be careful because I said some prayers about that and it hasn't happened in a long time. I have to admit this year, we needed a pandemic to have less dogs crapping on my lawn, but it got to a point where it was so bad that I was going to do like those crazy neighbors. I call them crazy, but I agree with them. Put up sign. When you see a guy put a freaking sign up on his lawn that says, please don't let your dog shit on my lawn. Maybe people would understand this because he's getting a lot of crap, Michel Sagnier. Merci, mon frère. Oh, Mud Fossil University. I hear that a lot. But I hope people are advertising for me. You guys, when you go to channels, blabber mouth about Bruce Sees All. This guy says he sees everything. You should go check out his channel. Maybe I'll get some people here. Yeah, they do. And I have this little thing, Nick, that the birds and animals and even squirrels, when things happen, I get messages and they come to sort of like a Dr. Doolittle sort of thing going on here with the animals. Bruce says, they keep a GoPro on your head. That would be epic. Oh my gosh. All you're going to see is sky all the time. Sky screen, bathroom break, sky screen, bathroom break. I'll put a little towel over it while I'm in the bathroom. Turn the audio off. Merci Michel d'être ici, mon frère. Travaille fort aujourd'hui sur la chaîne française, voir les vidéos de mon dernier, le dernier capture, les vidéos sur Bruce César. Je vais l'expliquer puis je vais monter les vidéos en français. Sissy, thanks for being here. Thanks, Darla. They tried to discredit Luis Elizondo. Yes, they did. From ATIP also. Yes. Yeah, they discredited him. Tally the towel. Awesome. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. And the minute he spoke the next day, they were saying, actually, the one in charge where he was working said that he wasn't part of any projects, that he had no say in any projects that were there at all. So what they did is they took him off the project. So there must be a lot of people that talk, that do secret projects for the government. There must be a lot of people that turn around, Had 3 cats who thought they were mine. Well, that's it. Now there's a neighbor, that neighbor, the cat, he does think, he brought me a mouse the other day. I think he got it in the field and back. Wanted to bring me a little gift. No, he ate it. He didn't bring it to me. He took off with it. So I said, what the heck is he doing? But it gets me upset because it's starting to get cold. And when it starts to get cold, a lot of the cats obviously are going to die because people, the bloody cats outside, they don't take care of them. It's so sad. Have you ever interviewed Russian Malone? No, I'm not sure if I spelt first name right. Russian Malone. I did not. Thank you, the stats. Got a degree from Harvard? No, they don't care then. You said it though. Shalom, TVET. Shalom, bro. You're absolutely right about it. You just said it. You're not from Harvard. You don't have a degree in law or you're not the big shit, excuse the expression. People won't care. And I'll probably be free to continue, post whatever I can. Damn right. Birmingham, Alabama. Thank you very much. Alabama, do you or anyone have any info on black lights being installed in parking lots and buildings? It's funny you say that. That is very funny. Hey, Darren, thanks for asking me that. 10 years ago, right here, okay, I could bring you to the post. I could show them to you. Cameras were being put up 10 years ago here. It started on every single post. There was one. We had, during a year or two, all the cable trucks and hydro trucks were going around doing some changes, setting up things in the poles. I did see that. Yes, they are cameras because it's a black ball, literally a black ball with a white rim at the top, just like you would see when you go into a store when they have the hidden cameras. They're looking for something. Are they looking for something in the sky? Are they trying to look at who's coming to Earth? So this is not being spoken about. So yes, what people are doing, the elites and stuff, or the CIA and everything, if something's happening, they're going to set something up. And they're not going to tell us about the truth. They're going to give us some other bullshit reason about why they're doing it. But it's interesting, really interesting when you think of it. No, I don't do bong rips. So I don't have to. I'm crazy enough. Tones Freeman, how's it going? Influence is what matters from them. That's why celebrities are controlled. Absolutely. You're absolutely right about that. What if gravity is a subatomic particle? Wow. Damn. Wouldn't that be crazy? Would that not be crazy? I'll say like Penny, I have to go for a wee. The Gov already knows. Oh, yes, they do. They definitely do. They definitely do. You think she wee standing up? Darla, the UFO is causing shooting farts into people. The force is strong. It is sad. The force is strong. It really is. That's right, Tally. Dang right. We want Penny to come to your side of the road, out of her comfort zone. Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have her come and sit on the channel, and then I'll get people, uh, to gang up on her like I did. No, that was pretty bad. That other guy, Eric, boy, I don't even know that other guy, Eric, but damn, was it embarrassing what she was doing, letting that guy, Tony, come on. Tony, remember the 5th of November. He's going to get his ass kicked tonight. You know why I say those things, Annette? Because the trolls are always watching. And everything and anything I say, they make little videos. I mentioned the name of the French channels like Sweet Peace and Thomas Rebos. You guys know about Thomas Rebos, eh? Heads up to all of you. I'm going to say it once. Third time. Thomas Rebos, check to see if he's on your channel. It's a guy from France that was attacking my channel. He's on every one of your channels. Every one of your channels. He's on 3 of your channels here right now. I'm not even going to mention your name. Just remember that name that I said to you, Thomas Rebos, to see if that guy will go and talk to you or if he'll contribute. See what he does. Watch to see what he does. He's always lurking. Yeah, probably did. I don't know. I think it was deliberate though, Annette. I have to wonder. She talks a lot about the Freemasons and Masonry. She's always asked me if I was a Mason and stuff, and I told her it wasn't any of her freaking business. It's none of her business. That was her goal on Patreon, was just to ask me questions about everyone from Darla following me all the way down to Cindy. Everyone was talked about. So the ones that are still talking to Penny after what she did, well, they're gonna get slapped in the face by her too. It's no problem for me. It goes to show all the real trolls. You see all the people still following Penny. You don't see anyone from here there, but obviously it's because you wouldn't like me, right? Penny's thrashing me, making videos about me. I have one very, very sweet elderly lady blocked the other day. Yeah, I block elderly ladies. Penny will be using that one. I block elderly ladies. Very, very sweet old lady, I thought. But she's giving nice compliments on Penny for thrashing me and stuff like that. So this is a nice elderly lady that likes to knit. Yeah, she knows exactly who she is too. A whole bunch of them became so mean, Annette. Sally Sue, look her up. You'll see her around. Sally Sue, thrashing me. Penny Bunny, old lady, Patriot 64. Penny Bunny channel. And she has the Curious Bunny too. And she has Penny Bunny 2.0, or is it cute? One. She has 3 channels that she shows, aside from other channels. So I made a video about her. In the live stream that she's attacking me at the end, it's very funny because at the beginning, Tim they're valorizing me. They're asking me to come on. Please, Bruce, come on. Penny was continually emailing me to, please, Bruce, could you come on? Can we do a show? Wanted me to be on with the Underbelly Scumbag 2.0. The Underbelly at the beginning of the video, Annette. This is how bad it is, okay? And old lady Patriot 64. The beginning of the video, they're all valorizing me. Not being nice. They're valorizing me. Everyone was there at the beginning. The flat fellow was there at the beginning talking about me. And then all of a sudden, they all turned around and all of a sudden they don't like Bruce anymore. At the end of the video, they didn't like me anymore. Bruce sabotaged my live stream with two real narcissists, Penny, I hooked up with her because they were attacking her. Slags, that's what they do. Slags like attacking, and she's a slag, and she attacks other people. So that's her problem. If you look up the meaning of slag, it's the leftover material after metal boils, the part that's no good that you usually dump out. So no insult there. Some have been installed in parking lots around schools and other places. Yes, they have. Absolutely. They're watching for something that's coming, or it's the eyes now. Big Brother. Big Brother's up in your post. That's exactly what they're doing. Mix mayhem? No, I don't still have the cough. Is because I sang yesterday. I have small vocal cords. I can't sing for a long time. I always cough. Always cough. I've always been coughing. I have bronchitis, big lung problems. Always have. I don't believe in the cough, so cough, yes, but not the cough. It is. It's an illusion, but a physical one, and it's a convincing one. I'll say, like Albert Einstein says, we live in, albeit a very convincing illusion, even though we live in an illusion. We live in a physical world with the perception that was changed. They tell us up is up, and when it's really down, and they tell us far is really near. It's all the opposite. Yeah, they should, Nick. Buckyballs. Absolutely, Darla. Honestly, no one left, eh? That's what happens. No one left. If they think that that's going to get people to leave me. If you attack my channel, I'm not gonna get people to leave. But they did, eh? After the attack, Darla, we had Penny with her 20, 30 channels that she unsubbed. You guys got to check out the video where Penny was talking to herself on her own channel. She has absolutely Penny, what are you doing right now? Think of it. You're sitting there, Jack's behind you, probably asking for lunch or something like that, and you're probably making the lunch for Jack at the same time as you're watching me. What is that going to do to your son? Your son's going to see all the bad things that mommy's doing. And what are you going to do when Jack gets older, Penny, and is online and sees what you're doing to people? It's a sad thing when you think of it. Somebody that's doing what she's doing online does not deserve to have their children, and that's why she had problems with people trying to take her children away. It's these people are in these situations because they drag themselves into these situations. They dig deeper and deeper, like Penny's doing. Can't wait to see the next video. My next video will be about UFOs. Maybe a Penny UFO. Bruce, I love your last video. Thank you very much. I saw something very similar. Captured a UAV on video. Awesome. You should do a segment on it like you did the other. Green, thanks a lot. Yeah, there's lots of stuff out there that people can capture. I see lots of things in the sky. I have the proof of it. I'm capturing some of them. Lots of captures. But I'm outside all the time. I spent the entire night out last night. I have 2 hours of UFO footage to look at. It was freezing last night. I had to bring it in. There was ice on the infrared camera. Not too good. Yes, that's why China never review the moon. They know exactly. They go up there once and they don't brag about their images, and they don't show us frig all, do they? That's exactly it. You said it, Nick. 100%. It's done. It's over. The leftists are fact. The code on their race card has expired. It's done. They just got exposed there. I'm watching. I'm following. Thanks, Darla. Thanks for appreciating it. Nice to see you in the live stream. Thank you for joining. Thanks, you guys. The Earth is a biological spaceship. The cycles are engineered sluice box. Reason moon has so many potholes is the size and lack of surface water. Oh, well, then we're getting into scientific things. Yes, read a little bit about that because of yeah, absolutely. It could be possible. Maybe it's not even reason the moon has so many potholes. Yes, they definitely do. That could be too, It could be that it's not war, that there was never. It could be also that it's not craters, because I don't believe they're craters that were put there the way they said they did. David White, one ear on you, one eye on dinner. Hey, that's okay. Thank you very much, Mr. David White. And of course, 20 minutes later, he's probably done eating. What's up with all that black lights being installed? I've heard that they are because of the jab. I think so too. And it's when they're going to be installing checkpoints. I think they're going to try to round us up like horses, guys. Yeah, okay, I'm a little drastic when I say that, but think of it. They're going to round us up like little horses. Bruce, you got the butter. I'm bringing the bong and sunglasses. Anyone else want to come along? Bring something. Dabs is going to bring a UFO. Beth is going to bring a Ouija board. Darla's bringing a cake. Annie, thank you. And thanks for becoming a member, Annie. I got to scroll down because I'm missing these comments, you guys. Let me scroll down here. I hate scrolling over comments. I say it all the time, hey, Darla. It's just, it's impossible to do. You scroll over comments that you didn't look at. It just burns me. Why would we leave your channel when we see the truth? Yeah, and especially I didn't do anything. I stand by what I believe to be true for me. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate that, man. I was disappointed with a lot of people that are still talking to certain people, but I didn't bring it up. But that's how it is. I don't own anybody, but that's the difference. It's easy to see if someone's authentic or not. True colors always come out. Always, always, always. Biological spaceship and alive. Lees, we, yes. Now we're talking about the interesting possibility about UFOs being actually alive. Yes, Scratch. 10-4, man. He says, keep your bloody snow over on your end. Yes. Sorry, no comment. More, Bruce. Editing videos takes a lot of time. Yes, it absolutely does. Carlos Skywatcher. Takes a hell of a long time. Thank you so much, Dana Shiver. Join the Moon family. Click here. Loves you for it. Come along on a fantastic journey. Yes, that's where we are. Oh, yeah. There you go. Just like that. That's smart, Rick V. Got some smart people here. I'll bring my powered mixer and speakers. It's true. I love the Tesla coil. I know all about it, man. I'll bring my powered mixer and speakers, and we can all do karaoke in the garden, Bruce. Yeah. We're laughing, but I mean, wouldn't it be just so awesome if we're all close? To have like if we were able to actually have an in-person meeting and you know, a big forum on stage would be awesome. Mass Shadows, thanks for being here. Sorry if I missed some of you guys. What time? 2:44. It's still 2:45. Oh, okay, good. Je suis à l'heure. Finally, always love having you not matter. Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood that. I'll bring my pendulum and crystals. Awesome. I have some too. I have tarot cards too, but don't know how to use them. You're just like me, Beth. But we don't need to know how to use them. We'll just sit down and shoot some cards and we'll look it up. I always get the death card, Beth. That's all I get, which is not necessarily a bad card. I know all about tarot. I didn't tell you all. I know all about it. Yes, you scroll because we have so many things to talk about and we're all a chatty bunch, and I love it, Lise. It's absolutely amazing that you're all a chatty bunch. Definitely appreciate that. Even thinking of sticking around a couple more minutes, but would have to use the restroom. You're already here in deep ocean end. Yes, they are. Under mountains. I believe it's been here a long time. I absolutely believe that 100%. Yes. I can't do the cold. Listen, I'm Canadian and I can't do the cold. It's something that is treacherous. It's horrible. You wake up in the morning, you come downstairs, it is freezing here because you can't have the heat on always at the same temperature. Here in the winter, it goes up and down. We're going to see some very, very odd weather this year, though. Dana's going to bake some edibles. It's going to be a big party. Going to be a big party. We'll bake the edibles and we'll give the edibles only to the ones that don't consume, and we'll watch them. That's mean, eh? I always wanted to do that. It would be a fun, mean thing. That's the devil in me, I guess. We all have a negative side. That would be funny to see. Give a bunch of people some edibles and just sit back and watch them. What's the matter? Look a little sweaty. You feeling a little under the weather or something? It's not nice. I will bring love, light, and healing. That's a must. Yep, that's good. We definitely need some of that. Yep. 100%. Yeah. See that? Yeah. That's exactly what I agree. They live in areas not far from us either, just in areas that are hard to reach. Maybe certain areas of the desert where only a plane or two will fly by, or maybe not even a plane. They have areas where there are no fly zones that people can't fly around. Area 51, they could be there too, So, yeah, I believe that 100%. Lazarus Project. Thanks a lot, man, for being here. Thanks for the content, Bruce. Love your channel. Me and my wife watch the night sky. Thank you very much, you guys. Ashwin, thank you. Adams. Me and my wife watch the night sky almost every night here in South Africa, and we see a lot of activity. I hope you guys see something spectacular tonight. Let's try to connect. South Africa, told me a bit about your wife. I'm sort of imagining you guys sitting down, maybe, cold one, having a cigarette, watching the kids further down, or kids went to bed, you're doing that. So you guys try to check outside tonight and check to see if you see something in the sky. I'll send you something really cool. Hopefully. I absolutely love you. Thank you, Barry, so much. You and Bruce and all our Bruce family. Best YouTube channel ever. This. Hey, wow, Barry. It means a lot. So much, you guys. We'll have some fun tonight, too. We didn't go back and look at the video that I posted today. I didn't want to bug you all with it, but I wanted to talk about that video. It was an amazing video. I want to talk about an orb resorbing another orb, consuming it. Research ideals are, and different opinions and respect. Absolutely, Craig. That's what we do here, man. We have we're a lot of different channels that do a bit of the same research, and we like connecting, and it's awesome. I think it's an awesome thing. And I thank you for sticking around, man. Lots of crap going on. You obviously know. I'm always careful not to bring people in the fights. Everyone's so touchy and watching to see what people are doing, right? Bruce, we're going on a fantasy journey, and we are bringing things. Well, fantasy journey, yeah, absolutely. I'll be thinking of that journey, by the way. I think about it every time you guys say, let me put my shoe on, get cold here. I'm putting on the shoe. See, Beth? You can see what I'm doing during the day. Putting on a shoe. I can still lift my right leg over my left. Doing pretty good. Beth, no, yes, he was the only real show there was, it seems. They gather to not be alone and gossip, and they can not help others. Humanity has changed hearts. Evil is upon us. God bless. God bless to you, Stats, and Floyd and the whole family. And yes, we're lots of demons that we're seeing more and more, eh? Do you see more using IR? Yes, absolutely, Nick. And I see a lot of UFOs that I do not see with the naked eye. I can only use the IR camera. I see a lot with the naked eye, though. I'm not going to hide that. Some of the UFOs can be seen with the naked eye. A lot of people say, oh, UFOs, you cannot see them with the naked eye. It's not, well, what the heck's that? It's not always that way, but it's partly that way. But I see a lot with the infrared, man. And the worst of it, what the heck? You hear that screaming? I never understood that, guys. I feel bad for this guy. The kid's 14 years old. 14 years old has a little pinch, little mustache pinch. He's in front with a basketball, and he's screaming, looking up at the sky, screaming his head off. Can you hear that? Give me a second here. I want to see what the hell's going on. See, we live in a matrix. I wanted to show you guys the streaming, and they stopped streaming the minute I opened the window. Bonfire. It's funny you said that, Barry. I wanted to do a bonfire just the other night. Big fire here at the back. That's what I do alone at night. My relaxing time is that I have been camping in 5-6 years. I haven't been to any parties in 5-6 years since I've been doing this work. I've been doing this full time, sticking to the channel, and because I love doing it. I just love doing the work. Guys, I'm going to be back on tonight too. At 8 o'clock, we'll go back and review the last video, maybe look at some other things. And in the evening, at the end of the live stream, the next live stream, maybe if any of you want to come on and say hello, we can take the 20 minutes at the end, half an hour at the end. We can take the time if any of you want to come on to talk about space related stuff or just anything. Just shoot the shit. Hey, Bruce, find a place. A fairy deck, yeah. Hey, Bruce, find a place for everyone to bring out, yes, their own telescope and have a learning session. That'd be amazing. But the stars and moons areas, summertime, of course. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. That'd be awesome, actually. Good idea there, Gate Smasher. Hoorah. Got tons of tarot. I'll read for you. Yeah, a couple of you do that, eh? A couple of you do that. I like Dana's little voodoo she made. The little dolls. You gotta dress one up, Miss Heard, for me. Tanja Heard. Biggest Bruce Thrasher in the world. Yeah, you're thinking of it too, eh, Stats? Yeah. Okay, well, I'll do it quickly. I didn't get it. Oh, it could be. This stuff I don't get sometimes. Slows my breathing. I don't have a lot of say in it. Either stay warm or suffocate. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, Victory says if you live where I live, you welcome the cold. Listen, it gets so cold here in the summer. I'm in Canada, of course. Canada. Back in the days. No, I was going to do that Jim Carrey sketch that he did with Canada. A lot of good Canadian actors, up in the States that they're all from here. Like Kirk, he's from Montreal. Jim Carrey's from Montreal. Or is it Ontario? I think it's from Montreal. I'm not going to mention Justin Bieber, but still, we're sorry for that one. Okay, I'm getting yellow eyes. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves for a couple of minutes, and I'll be right back. Watch the trolls, Darla. Mute my Well, now my sound is on. That is so stupid. I was talking up a bloody storm. Talking up a bloody storm. Yes. So JF will come back and how. So what I was saying is they kept Albert Einstein's brain. They kept the brain of the scientist who just died recently, Hawkins or Hawkins. Um, they kept his DNA and brain, if I'm not mistaken, and it's all up in the ISS space station, keeping all the DNA. Beresheet crashed on the moon last year, or was the year before? It's going by so fast now. When they crashed on the moon, what happened is they crashed some tardigrades, right? Tardigrades crashed on the moon, living organisms that are probably all over the surface. They say that it wasn't on purpose. Bull crap, guys. Tardigrades can transform themselves into pill shapes or forms, these little animals, and they grow a cyst. This big bag, clear see-through bag in the cyst is filled with water to give them the water that they need for up to 30, 40 years. A tardigrade can live. Maybe not 40, I think it's 30 for sure. Can live without food in sub-zero temperatures, tardigrade. So of course they crashed it on the moon to do tests. They're doing certain tests, you know. Are they doing tests because they have access there to do tests and the aliens are helping humans do tests there, or is it something else? I don't know. You got to really wonder. Thanks, Stu. That's what I had said before when you guys didn't hear me. I said probably because I finally shaved on a lion hunt. I was talking about that before too with the volume off. So sorry, guys. Wish you could hang out with Bruce and Angry Catfish Briggs. Yeah. We have a big party, all of us together. It would be awesome. And I wish it was possible for some of you to be a bit closer and we could do some awesome, just big lunch party, right? Just to talk about space and ideas and stuff like that. We can do like an alien theme night. Not really into that, but hey, why not? I'll get into it. Yeah, I'm back from Oxford again. Fireworks everywhere, so eyes will be on the sky most of the night. Thank you, Tom. Welcome, you guys. South Africa can see parts of the sky we can't. Nick, yes, absolutely. That's the cool part. So there's obviously some people that are seeing things that we can't see elsewhere in the world too. What about those aurora borealises? All the auroras all around the world. I'm so upset. There used to be some here in the 90s. I want to see some more, at least once, because I will make an amazing video. I can make some really good aurora videos if I can finally see some more in the sky. When I saw them the last time, I didn't have any camera. That was how long ago it was. So thank you very much to Eric, Andrea. Thank you very much. Thanks for your video. I look at regularly. I appreciate that. Greetings from Switzerland and Singapore. Thanks. Peace, you guys. Singapore. Thank you very much, you guys. Always welcome. Always the people of Singapore, great people of Singapore and the great people of Switzerland. I'm happy to have you both. Honored to have you here. Listen to everyone. Read everything. Believe absolutely nothing unless you can prove it in your own right. Bill Cooper, rest in peace. That's damn right, man. I agree with that. Yeah, rest in peace, Bill. I agree with that, what you just said, or what Bill had said. No matter what it is, whether it be the news, whether it be your friends that are telling you things, use your common sense. The news is lying right now. The news media is lying straight through their teeth. They're lying about elections. They're lying about the sickness, the things that are going on. They're hiding the fires. They're not talking about the volcanoes. Have you ever seen in the newspaper in your town a picture of La Palma volcano that's erupting? Why? It makes no sense that they're not talking about those things happening. It makes absolutely no sense. I actually don't believe it. Little birdie saying that there will be 900 people coming back. Wonder who is making them come back. That's scary, eh? Like, what's going on? Are we going to be part of the lifting of the veil, where they're actually literally going to admit certain things. You don't think Stephen Hawking's brain is going to be in someone else? Of course, I believe that. They're trying to reproduce beings. So, do you believe me that there's a planet somewhere, or it could be here, even in Earth or on Earth? Don't forget, aliens could have a regular building like you and I right there, and they could be landing through a tunnel in some forest and going to do their work. It would be so simple. It would cost absolutely nothing to do that. It would cost absolutely nothing for them to do that, especially with their camouflage of vapors, which also costs absolutely nothing. Gotta wonder how they came up with the "Sing Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds." Oh yeah, the Beatles absolutely referring to an alien technology or a spacecraft. Yeah, it was that. At the beginning, the secret was that it was supposedly the LSD. But don't forget, who was it? It was well, Paul, John, there, John. Whoa, I have a memory blank. Who's the dead John Beatles? Lost it. I have no idea what his name is. All of a sudden, Lennon. Oh my! I had a memory blank. Completely forgot memory blank. Good thing I didn't forget to put up my pants today. But he saw John Lennon in New York City, saw a UFO with lights. It's on YouTube. The interview's there on YouTube. A very old interview of him. Not that old actually. It's an interview in the 80s before he was murdered in 1980. I believe was the interview, and I don't know if he died in 80 or 81, but it was a bit before that, maybe 78, 79. He talks about having seen a real saucer-like craft with lights that were all around it over New York City. Came down, stayed there for a while, hovered, and then took off. He explains that story with Yoko Ono beside him, but it's interesting. They exist. Thanks to stats and everything, eh? For everything you do, guys. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks to all the members for being here, and to all of you supporting the channel by commenting and everything. It's greatly appreciated. I'd like to think that gravity is just the G-force of flat Earth flying through space. I like that one. I like that one. That was a nice one. Nice touch. I'm laughing because it's probably possible. I'm that open-minded. People get mad at me, but I'm that open-minded. I'm still not over the flat Earth theory yet, and I'm open to many possibilities. We know that I always like saying this: Earth is not round or flat; it's roundish, egg-shaped, like as is the moon, and as is most of the asteroids that we see flying around in space. Yes, just one shoe, Annette. My left leg isn't on right now. Yeah, because my other foot's under my arse and it doesn't need any heat. Hey, thanks a lot, you guys, for stopping by. We'll be back on tonight. We'll have some fun tonight. Do you think aliens would experience time the way we humans do? I think it's that they don't. That they could experience time differently, my friend. Or would human existence be a few days in their time relativity? I believe it would be a few days difference in their time relativity. This is very interesting. And I also believe that if they come here in the physical realm and then go back into the other realm, if they're not in the physical realm, who says that they're not gone for months, right? I think things tend to happen fast. It's hard to understand, but imagine a sloth, like saying the humans are sloths and the aliens are cheetahs. Could you imagine the difference? Like a sloth is sitting there, cheetah goes by, a sloth goes. That's how we are. Things are slow here, even though we have the impression that things are going too fast sometimes. You ever get that impression? You got things to do. Oh, I got too many things to do. You're looking at the time. Time's going 2 o'clock, 6, 8, you know. But if you're waiting for something good to happen, the time doesn't go ahead. It's like, why? That's what it is, eh? Oh, Nick, thanks, man. Yeah, bro, that's a good idea. And I have the Bruce's music channel. That's also a channel I probably come on and do some music, and just don't want to leave the space theme. But of course, like Christmas is coming and stuff like that. Is all obviously um, we could do that for sure with pleasure. Actually, I'll try to remember that, Nick. Maybe to do some things, have a little bit of fun online. Yes, demonize the tormented, definitely. Poor kid. Pray for Bruce. Kids are in serious troubles these days. Lees, they are. They definitely are. But yeah, poor kid in reality because he looks whacked. No, the kids are busy on their game pods and everything, and they're not going to be interested in space and stuff like that. The very rare few that will be interested in all of it. Imagine. It is wild. Got some wild kids here. Eyes open to know where to stand. Plus, I was bored. You see the new replacement for the Hubble telescope? Yes, the James Webb telescope. James Webb telescope's on its way. Gigantic. And apparently, is it up? If it's up, it hasn't been very long. They were supposed to put it up. $6.5 billion invested in that. Has new optics on it. Many different wavelengths to be able to view. They're going to be seeing a whole lot of stuff. It all comes down to 2021, everybody. All the crap from the UFO report that they were talking about, they didn't know if it was a foreign country or I tend to think that China's up to no good and that they're doing trouble in my neighborhood. And that's exactly what's going on. I think China is the government, Chinese government is corrupt. But we're not going to hide it. They're communists. They're proud of it. They portray themselves as communists. And California now, California. Why? China's probably there now. Ever notice how Google the birthdays now? It's only Chinese people. Hey, listen, I'm not racist, but I ain't gonna damn hide what's going on. Used to be on Google, there were birthdays for a whole bunch of important people. Another thing is a very touchy situation is that I'm not going to talk about it or get into it because I have much respect for all cultures. But you do know um, the horrible things that everybody's been saying in the past 2 years about the blacks and the whites together. And every time I see black and white people interacting, it's just straight up. When somebody comes here, I don't care if he's black or not. And I don't try to find out if he is. But sadly, some people are like that. There's black racist people, there's white racist people, and it's not a label. The label is everyone. Every one of us have some racism in us, and some are worse, and some, well, don't believe in racism. I don't. I don't agree with all the cultures. I'm not saying we have to love them, right? But I'm not going to put them down just because they're different from me. That's sort of my mentality. Bruce, what guitars do you have? I only have one, man, now. Oh wow, you have a Strat Telly and Les Paul Golds top Gretsch Country. Oh, the crap, man. I used to have a Telecaster. I wanted a Stratocaster. I didn't get it, but Fender. I've had Fenders. I've had Takamines. I've had Yamaha guitars. I used to have 12 strings. Right now, I only have the 6-string guitar, which is a very, very regular guitar. Nothing big, 6-string regular guitar. I don't have my piano anymore. I don't have any instruments. And for me, not playing music, it's impossible. I can't stand not playing because it's the only thing that relaxes me, which the guitar playing that I do is like 3-4 in the morning because that's the only time that I get a time off usually. My time off, I make videos. That's what I like doing. So when I get any time off, I'll be making videos. That's why it's a good thing. I'm good for this job to maintain the channel because I don't mind doing the work. Oh, thanks, Lazarus. Lazarus, I appreciate that, my friend. Really appreciate that. I'll be sneaking on while at the hospital. Beth, I love you for it. Thank you so much, my dear friend. I'll be talking to y'all really soon. We just want to hang here all day, stay till tonight. Be fun. It would be fun. Let me get some more coffee then. Stick around. It's already 3:14. 3:14. No, but tonight I'm going to be on tonight at 8 o'clock. We can stay on for a good while tonight too. I'm going to get that video up that I put up today, which maybe go back over it and look at it together. I really wanted us to look at it together. What do you think about aliens controlling time in controlled locations? Another thing that scares me, man. Areas to create civilizations in a time warp of millions of years while they eat their lunch. It's scary, dude. So it's all around us, right? So people, hey, Bruce Doggy Dog, Heath Lindy, thank you very much. Yeah, that's are they controlling us? I believe they're controlling time. I do believe that they have done time travel. How did that change everything? Did it change everything? Probably did. Definitely probably did change everything. I believe it. Don't get in trouble, but I'll be happy to see you again. Much love. I hear demons roaring also every day and night. People are screaming or kids are crying in my neighborhood. It's a bit there. There's you're feeling the negativity in the air. Yeah, listen. I totally agree with you on that. I am feeling that negativity in the air. Carrie Ray, thank you very much. Just wanted to show my support, Bruce. Can't stay. Hello, Montreal in the house. Thank you very much, Carrie. Love you for it. Have an awesome day, Carrie. Police sirens almost every time I step into my garden. Yeah, the world's getting to be a bad place. It really is a bad place. The stats, thank you so much for asking that. It's, it's funny that I didn't even ask it. Yeah, guys, did you see the last video in Capture? A very strange phenomena in the sky that happened. 2,000 views. Really disappointed in that. Stuck to 2,000 views. Because a video like that, only 2,000 people see it, and then I would have to put that video away and it's gone forever. Nope, I'll bring it back out very often. So now I'm accumulating some nice captures so I can make some videos where showing all the different captures together. So it is really fun. I'm really happy this year, guys. It's my first time capturing so many objects on the sun this year for the first time. And now we're doing more moon shows. It's going to come here more and more. We'll be doing more and more of the research online. Not just that, I'm going to do some testing. I'm not able to monetize the videos by showing NASA footage and NASA films, but we do have to do it together once at least. Go and look at NASA images of the moon. The comparison with my research is ridiculous. We know that NASA is a lot more equipped than me and more professional to do their work. But if Bruce, an amateur, is able to show clearer images, is because they're definitely deliberately hiding what's on the surface. It's not that they can't get the surface. They're deliberately hiding that surface. Hey, Carmen. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Carmen Payne. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate that, Beth. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, I'll be here, Beth. Yeah, that it's has happened to me before, ZG, to have a moment where I thought I heard a frequency. I hear a lot of different frequencies sometimes. Sometimes, you think it's a van or something far away, or it's a train far away doing a shaking, or Darla was here the time. I don't know if the stats wasn't quite here at that time. Remember Darla when the explosion here in town, big bang, and everything went out. There was no mention of anything that happened here. It was a big explosion. There was an earthquake here. Everything shook. Went to look outside, couldn't see anything. There wasn't any talk about it. And then about 2 weeks after that, people are saying, you guys hearing that banging inside Earth? Something's going on inside, guys. Something's definitely going on inside. So here's my theory. I am so whacked. Thanks again for the contributions, you guys and gals. I'm so whacked that here's the theory. Dabs was talking about a theory at the beginning. Well, imagine Earth being a UFO that is always in movement, by the way. Since we're always shooting around the sun, would mean we're always in constant movement inside of a vacuum, inside what we're going to call and label the universe, without having to be able to explain all the linings and the walls of space and time. Quite simply, right? But no, I'm trying to explain it properly and I won't be able to. I even lost my concentration now. That was important. What did I want to say? I forgot. I had some family members this week that have been having problems with their memories. I had happened to me a couple months ago. This week is pretty bad. What the hell was I talking about? I'd have to rewind the stream to remember what I was talking about. It was important. It started off with hearing the demons and the noises. Damn, don't remember. It would have been so amazing what I had to say. It was a theory. Oh, there it is. Got my theory back. Hello, Finland, Marco. I'm just going to jump into it. Imagine that the volcanoes are actually the rocket boosters on the UFO, which is Earth, getting ready to take off. And that over the years, the mountains is a deliberate plaster that they put over certain vents of the UFO, which is Earth. So if they hid the volcanoes hiding inside the mountains, maybe certain volcanoes are there to erupt to make Earth go faster or to make Earth go slower or to change its positions. Maybe one day we'll see all the volcanoes erupt and then we'll wake up a month later and we're going to see a whole bunch of different stars. Maybe we'll have traveled to another dimension. Guys, maybe it's only once that the moon was changed places, but if it happened, it would have happened for a deliberate reason, some type of cataclysmic event that they would not have been able to not to do it. They would have had to come down. They would have had to tell us, come down like in the light, pretend, that they're gods. There's a whole bunch of mysteries and theories about that, the Anunnaki, right? But who says that those aren't the mufflers on the UFO, sparking up the UFO to get ready to take it to another dimension, or hey, maybe we are in a time traveling machine, right? And maybe the time traveling machine is never ever going to give us a notion of time. In other words, it's only a split second what's occurring right now. The hundreds and thousands of years that humans have been here, it's only a split second from that one traveling person traveling through time, that the whole time that one person in a flash of a second went to another dimension. We have a memory here of having spent years and years and years and years here. Sometimes I think it's a dream. Sometimes I think I'm in a dream, that I was in this major accident and that I have brain trauma and that I'm in a hospital, and everything that I'm doing about right now, even talking to my community, is just a dream. Not that I think it literally, it's that I believe in certain possibilities. Give you a good example before I get off. The tardigrades, living organisms that smashed onto the moon. Do you think the tardigrades are going to know that they came from Earth and that they're now on the moon, that they crashed onto the moon? Not going to know. They're going to go into pill form. They're going to turn themselves off for 30 or 40 years. People don't know. So who says we didn't crash into Earth? Who says we weren't left here? Maybe that's what all these planets are for. Different planets, different temperatures, to do different tests. They needed the humans because we're workers. Maybe another planet, they have animals, and those animals are to consume or to develop the evolution of the animals, where animals can help on Earth also, the way the bees pollinate the trees. We started hearing about it not too long ago. Japanese and Japan, the people that were outside having to pollinate their own trees and doing the same effect of what a bee does to be able to continue nature. Nature does so many things for Earth that we don't know about. All those areas of swamps. A swampy area is the first area somebody wants to bulldoze and somebody wants to cover up because it's not used for anything practical to us, but it is the lungs of the earth. Those swamp areas, every swamp area, and all the mushrooms and everything that grow around there. Mushrooms pick up toxins and everything. It gets rid of everything in the air that is bad. So what we're seeing now is an effect, right? It's a teeter-totter effect. When what's happening is there's a change in the solar system, and then everything's becoming unbalanced because one thing changed. Maybe there was a neutron stars that hit, and then climate change, and then pollution, and then you got to wonder what it's all about. The pollution, saying that we're polluting the world. I'm gonna say fuckface. King Charles had a meeting to talk about carbon. Do you know how many planes were there? I'm serious about this. They had a meeting, talk about abolishing all carbon, right? Actually, let me repeat myself. They don't want to abolish carbon. They want to charge people because the elites know companies will never be able to shut down their companies. They need the money. So they're going to charge them double the money and they're going to pay double the money. And they're going to shut up and they're going to pay double the money for carbon. Do you know how many planes Prince Charles, he's always going to remain Prince Charles, the King of England now, which, by the way, those of you who don't know, King Charles is now king. And Prince Charles is now king. And the Queen is still alive, but she wants to get it done before she moves on, most likely, to go join her husband. They're going to turn her off at the same time, eh? 99, they turn him off. That's how it happens. It's incredible what's going on. It's incredible what's going on. It's all fixed. If Simpsons are talking about who's going to be elected in 2030, it's because they saw the book. It's not because they're smart. It's because they know what's going to be done. And people that tell me, that get scared and go, "Oh, Bruce, the Bible is real. Do you see how everything that's happening is exactly what's written in the Bible?" Not to talk against the Bible, but don't ever rule out the possibility that we're doing what's in the Bible so people can believe the Bible. Maybe there's always another situation, possible conclusion to something, right? When you open your mind and think about things. I, for one, my friends, believe that they took the truth out of the Bible and that they're hiding that part of the truth. They took it out. If we were alien, if there was an alien that came down, they will take that out of the Bible, or they will say, well, God. They don't have to tell us everything about God or about what they know, right? Scary stuff. So I hope the volume is back on now. Yeah, that was a 257. Thank you. Must have looked like a right tool talking to people like that. Get your questions ready about the moon or sun, folks. Yes, and get them ready for tonight because that's what we're going to do. We're going to come back on and ask a whole bunch of questions about that. And maybe near the end, if any one of you, we can do it every stream. When any of you are comfortable wanting to come on, we can come on. I don't want to destroy the streams by getting people on all the time because it'll be boring, but some interesting people come on. Only the interesting people, please. Come on. Yeah, I was out just for a little bit. That's how far behind I am. Thanks, Gary. Appreciate that. Yes, I am. I am a nut. I remain a nut because if not, it would be too long. Juliana Ramirez, muchas gracias, bienvenido. Saludos desde Colombia. Muchas gracias. Desde Canada, Montreal, thank you. Gracias por ver mis videos. Gracias por ver mis videos. I always forget how to say that. I'm learning. Bring your light orbs and your we can't say nigger box anymore. But anyways, they're big radio. Anyways, it was an expression. Rick, yeah, if you take a picture and change the filter, you can find all kind of demons. There are entities all around us, and there's some people I believe could possibly see some of them, and maybe some people can understand that it's possible to have entities and beings that could be tiny to very large. Very interesting conversation. Keep that for tonight, you guys. Annette, I'll get talking more about those tardigrades. So yes, in Bereshit, real quick though, Annette, Bereshit is from India, where they crashed. They said, unfortunately, on the moon. I believe it could possibly have been deliberate. Inside of that cell or sphere or whatever they sent up to the moon that crashed had a metal disc in it, Annette, with all the types of DNA from different people of different cultures, a list of the animals they sent up to the moon. Why? This is millions of dollars, right? Billions of dollars to send this up to the moon. They sent up information about famous people from William Shakespeare's works entirely. All of Wikipedia is now on the moon, crashed on the moon. The entire information that's on Wikipedia. So look at it how you want. They could be preparing for a cataclysmic event here on Earth where the information is going to be entirely lost. Some person before was mentioning to me about the ancient floods a long time ago, not the one in the Bible, but some mudslides that would have happened, a cataclysmic event a long time ago that nobody knew about. It's so interesting. It is so interesting. I would say 75%, Annette and everybody, of the theories that you all give me here, you're probably right on the money many a times about the theories. It's just no two ways about it. Doon, 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 doon. See the sun today real quick. Yeah, the sun is bad. Bad, bad, bad. Thanks, Gary. Why does it get dark at 6 p.m.? It's because of the southern position in the hemisphere. Did you know that? That's something I'm familiar with. Look it up. It's the southern position in the hemisphere of where it is in Asia that it always has dark at 6 p.m. And it's said it's because of the southern position in the hemisphere. So they say. And we will talk more about those tardigrades. Set up a weekend conference. Yeah, sounds good. Hotels would like that and other places like campgrounds. Yes, absolutely. When I have more people here, because all my friends are American or Australian, and I don't have many Canadians now. Starting more now, but I did not have many Canadians following me. Carrie and a whole bunch of people now from around here that are following. So yeah, definitely would make an amazing evening. Hey, saludos, mi amigo desde Puerto Rico. Gracias por ver mis videos en mi canal de investigación. Mona Gris, thank you very much for being here. Join the cool kids Friday night at 8 p.m. I think the demons are archons. I'm loving what you guys brought up. Some really hot topics today. Some awesome topics. It just gets my head friggin' fluttering all over the place. That's a good one, Rick V. Yeah, remember that one, Gate Smasher? When science used to be able to be discussed, not anymore. It's a no no. You can't talk about it anymore. Apparently, that's what they say. So, like Darla says, 8 o'clock tonight. Be there or be square. I thank each and every one of you for taking the time. They lie about the V to promote the effing agenda. Absolutely, Annette. 101%, 101% about that. Yeah, I was just getting off. Yeah, Christy. I'm always just getting off. It is still going at 3:30. I have to get off. Want to be on at 8 o'clock. But we had fun. We had a lot of fun. We always do, guys. I hope you all know that I really appreciate you guys coming to my streams. You know, I can complain a lot. It's not complaining, it's the truth about my channel being hit and smacked all the time around. But the fact that you're always coming back to the streams and stuff, we really are a secretive family here. All you need to watch, they have an alien airport terminal inside a news studio. They live. I'll watch it. They live. Yeah, it's funny. Hey, Andrew, did you notice all the movies that just came up? I don't know if I'm hallucinating, um, but there's a whole bunch of movies up all of a sudden there. So, ho ho, Christopher P. Anderson. Hey, Penny, who's that? I thought it was a troll, actually. The ones that are attacking Penny, that's how they come on all these. That's a language, by the way. I have many of them. I have lots of languages. I love making languages. Totally useless, but I love it. Dara Smile says Lenin. Yes. Oh, Barry, stop teasing me. Givers, I no longer use it and would rather him make good use of it than sell it on eBay. Never. I wouldn't sell it. If you're serious, you go right ahead. And I'll tell you what, if ever I sell it, you could tell me, Bruce, your promise. I have that there. I received that gift. I have lots of stuff that I received. I sell on eBay, yeah, because they're worth a lot of money. Of course, that's often what someone would do: give away an instrument, and someone will grab it, turn around, and sell it. But no, my pawn shop days are over. I don't need to pawn anything to survive. But even though I am still tight, but sticks. Song "Come Sail Away," prophecy, and Ezekiel in Bible. Oh yes, sticks. Boy, I used to listen to that when I was young. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. I am the modern man. Secret, secret. I got a secret. Huh? Yay, Bernard. I did not see Bernard. Any more explosions on the moon lately? Nope. The last I saw was this summer, I believe. And I have not seen any yet. I'm seeing flashes around it, though, or on the dark side also. See more of that there. The Bermuda Triangle, a place I'd love to go and see. We live in Liverpool. Call him. Oh, that's right. That's right. He is, sir. He was assermenté to become from the Queen. That's right. As he's a legend to us all here in Liverpool. Oh, okay. Well, Paul is an actual sir, right? All right, not just in Liverpool, man. A great respect. For John Lennon. I would let you all, my English friends, know that every single French girl here in Quebec was listening to them when they were young. The baby boomers, they were all listening to them, French or English. Of course, he was loved. He was definitely loved. Liverpool. Damn it. I'd love to visit that place. I tell you what, got a lot of good musicians come from that area. Liverpool. Do you know that? A lot of good singers in England. Look at the popular groups. Look at it any way you want. A lot of English groups, some that I don't like, some that make me laugh a little bit. I'm not, the Stones. I'm not going to talk about the Stones because people are going to like try to murder me. But he's been having problems recently. Mick Jagger spoke up against the mandates, and when they speak up against the mandates, they're often left out in the darkness. So we're not seeing them more in shows anymore. Jim Carrey talked about autism and vax. We don't hear him anymore. That's what happens. The elites. MK Ultra is real. Hollywood. Did you know that? Hollywood runs the show. Hollywood. Hollywood. And I wouldn't be surprised if all their ballistic missiles in the States wouldn't be. If there was one area you could guess where they would hide ballistic missiles underground in the States, where would it be? Walt Disney. Right underneath the park. Be the best area. It's always an area that's always active, always people there, always people on top playing and eating popcorn and on rides. It'd be the best place to hide the aliens under Walt Disney. They said Walt Disney was buried there. He's not. They talked about him being frozen, and he isn't. Do you know that, by the way? Did you guys know that? That's bullshit, the cryogenics about Walt Disney. He's coming apart. The guy was, his daughter mentioned that it wasn't true, and also he's not frozen. He's cremated, is what I heard. So. What if the aliens gave John Lennon some sort of technology or a spiritual awakening? That would explain why he got shot. Okay. I think the alien beings, if they exist, do you guys agree that they're communicating with people, not the governments? That they're actually already coming to get the people they want to inform of certain things? I believe that. I do believe that. Hey, this was an awesome stream. 340. People was wondering why I cough. This is why I cough. I do a lot of talking. It's going good, Orwell's bud. I'm just getting off, my friend. I will be back on at 8 o'clock, everybody. Rick V. Heard it is a sphere. Yeah, it could be. I heard it too. Really, truly, this Tiamat by the sun? If so, can someone tell me something that can help me locate it? So are we truly seeing the Tiamat by the sun? Well, I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm filming the sun every day. I'm not seeing anything beside it, but it does not mean that something's not there. If you're in the States or if you're in England or somewhere and you see something in the sky and ask me to go outside and see if I see something beside the sun, it could very well be that I don't see it. It could very well be that I don't see something beside the sun. UFOs beside the sun are very rare, a very rare capture. The plasma balls that I captured, I hope you guys saw that, guys and gals. I captured some plasma balls leaving the sun. Massive plasma balls. I told everyone there's going to be massive CMEs, and not because I'm predicting it, because the sun's telling me that. The next day, there was that massive CME. So people are like, well, how the hell does he know? Just look at the sun. The sun tells you absolutely everything. Lots of weird stuff happened to him out there in the sea. Oh, yeah. Out in the sea. Wouldn't want to be there alone, my friends. Definitely. So I'll talk to you all really soon, my friends. When I was on that ship in 1989, was up there for hours, I'm sure, but when brought back, only 5 minutes passed. It's funny you say that, and I've had so many problems, so many encounters, spiritual encounters too. It's getting to the point that it gets annoying even talking about them, because it's just like nobody's going to believe me. But being frozen, that's the only time I flipped out, is when I was wide awake in my bed, and I remember trying to move and I couldn't see anything around me. I was literally like paralyzed, just breathing comfortably, but I couldn't go and I couldn't go. I couldn't move. And I tried, and this lasted about a minute. And then at one point, I started forcing myself to make a noise, and I was able to go make my voice come out. It's real what I'm telling you. I'm not bullshitting you. It was an encounter. There was something that happened in the room that night. And maybe I haven't been in places where there's spirits enough. I've visited a lot of old places, a lot of old cemeteries too, and plenty of things. It's just awesome. Spirit world fascinates me. Something incredible. Hey, nothing but the truth. Just getting off, brother. Thanks so much, my man. I appreciate that. Thanks for the ongoing support, my friends. Ah, that's something interesting. Yes, the North Pole is changing. I don't know. I'm going to have to inform myself on that. But you're absolutely right. The poles are changing positions. We're it's like we're in pole position right now. That's what's going on. The sun's acting up, and obviously that's why all these sunspots. Maybe it's because it is the shift, and the time it's going to shift. It's going to shift. Is going to be, guys. It takes one day for the sun to go ballistic, and we're through here. One day. That's all it takes. Thanks again. Nothing but the truth. We got a lot of CMEs hit here this week, guys. A lot of CMEs hit here. Yes, exactly. All we were saying is give peace a chance. And yeah, and he did it for a reason. Don't forget, it was to really, 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 really bring people together. So when that was done, by John Lennon, it was in the goal of bringing people together. So, of course, these people are important. And not just because of that, Barry. I like the guy in general. I know a lot about the Beatles and what they went through. And hey, it's a dream, right? These guys lived a dream that not anyone will ever probably be able to relive what they went through. We're talking about 16 and 17-year olds that were young. John was older, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it'll be missed. All these people are probably still around somewhere else in some other realm. When it comes from you, Beth, that'll be an interesting one. Let me know because I will be watching it. Christy is another one. Beth, Christy, one of my best friends, and Christy, um, she's really awake. Has a lot of shit goes on in some people's lives. So I can see you two connecting. You guys are very similar. Both are sweet. Where are you in Northern England, mate? As I am in Liverpool, on my bucket list for sure. Yes, I do. I do, Cam. I know a lot about Linda Moulton Howe. I followed her story also online. It's unfortunately these people I tried to connect with, but I didn't get any feedback from them, and I am not blaming them in any way. How many of you try to connect with me and I can't even respond to an email? It takes ages sometimes for the emails. I know a lot of people don't believe me, but I get 150 to 200 emails a day, even when I'm boring, all the time. Most of it's scrap, most of it's lies, most of it's, bull crap. But then when you guys write to me, well, I try to skim the bullshit. And then whoop, you get to Christy money. Whoop, then you get to another one. And I just want to know if someone with a telescope can find Tiamat, or is this something a handful of people can see? That could also be, I tell you what, if Tiamat is there, and if there's an object beside the sun, what happens, Carmen, is that the objects move around, right? So there could be an orbit like Earth is going by the sun. So people that have found Earth, the planet Earth, don't always see it. And sometimes they must wonder where the hell it is because we're going around the sun. We're in a rotational orbit, an elliptical orbit around the sun, like an elastic, they say. So it really makes you wonder. I've seen, I'll tell you what, Carmen Payne, there's no two ways about it. The past 3 months, there are many slivers and objects and pieces and parts around the sun that are on fire. So I guarantee you there could be something definitely beside the sun that is more active. If it's not just it's magnetic. The sun's magnetic, right? So it's always pulling in objects from interstellar space. It's pulling in objects in the solar system. That's why all the objects revolve around the sun. Every asteroid and meteor that comes into the solar system from interstellar space, will go around the sun, and that's where they can be seen. So if Tiamat exists, which I'm not saying it doesn't, it could be seen, and then all of a sudden it would not be seen. And when I see it here in Canada, you would not see it in the States, and vice versa, most likely, unless it was really big. Can I use a snippet of your video in my next video? I always leave links. Yes, absolutely, Defiant Sorcerer. And I thank you for doing so. You just said the magic word. You're not using it because you're monetizing it. You're using it, whether it be monetized or not, I don't care. Just give myself a little mention, and my pleasure, man. You more than welcome. Thanks a lot. Like I said, Divine, take the time to come here and support the channel. Who would I be to say no? A lot of people steal my work, but it's not what you wanted to do. So you go right ahead. You have my permission. Thank you, by the way. I appreciate that. Yep. Awesome, Beth. Hey, Neuro Official, thank you. Thank you very much for letting me know that. I'm very late, but yes, that's exactly what's going on. Sorry, Divine Sorcerer, if I took that long to see you. So, guys, I am getting off. Dollars like, get off. I'm in Aintree. Where are you, mate? If you're talking about me, I'm in Montreal, Quebec, my friend, in the country of Canada. Last video was incredible. I watched several times. Thank you so much, Christy. Isn't it amazing coming out of the sky like a drop of water, like a ghost? That literally looked like a paranormal ghost coming out of the sky. Hopefully there'll be more captures. And that's what I'm going to look at right now, is I'm going to look at the captures that I got from last night. And I'm going to go, yes, I'm going to have myself some bacon because people keep mentioning it. And I will talk to you all very, very soon. Thank you so much, guys, for the support that you give the channel. It's a channel, those just arriving here, I do this full time, and I need as much support as you can give the channel by coming and watching the videos as often as you can. And in Christy's case, she watched it more than once. Wow, guys. I love you for it, Christy. And I'll talk to you all very soon, guys. Thank you very much. I still haven't been on Patreon, Christy. I'm a liar. It's been 2-3 days. I've been telling people that I'm going to go, but lots going on here at the same time. I'm winterizing myself here. Talk to you all really soon, guys. Bye-bye. 8 o'clock. I'll be back on at 8 o'clock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I just did 3 hours. Okay. Didn't realize it was 3 hours. And I'll be back on for another 3 at 8 o'clock. Talk to you all very soon. Thanks for the question, guys. Bye-bye.